Alrighty, let's begin. Hails to the yeah. Alright, let me get my windows sorted out. Alright, this guy needs to go there. There's that window. Alright, that window is refreshed. Good. Alright. Now I need to make sure I can... Oh, shit. Okay, I can see you guys. Alright, good. Need to make sure I see the game. Yep. Alright, good. Everything's ready to go. Greetings to you, Nicole L. Country Shaped Media says, have to thank you, Doctor, for reviewing the Lego Scooby-Doo movie where they go to Hollywood. It gave me a kick to see the Lego Batman movie. It was great and funny. Yeah, I just love that moment. It was just such a nice little crossover. Like, also kind of foreshadowing Lego Batman's gonna get his own movie soon. He showed up in the Lego movie, but he's gonna get his own movie. You just wait and see. You just gotta see the cameo in Lego Scooby-Doo to find it out. Yeah. It's coming soon. Alright, let's begin. Greetings, I'm your host, Dr. Wolfula, and welcome to Doc's Game Room, where I live stream horror games for your dangertainment. Tonight, I'm of course going to be playing Silent Hill F. What does the F stand for in Silent Hill F? I haven't gotten that far in the game. I'm hoping they eventually explain what that F stands for. I'm gonna maybe guess it stands for fuck, and eventually some monsters fuck at some point. But I don't know. I don't know. I do know it's about a high school girl in 1960s rural Japan whose town gets overrun by a familiar fog, and a bunch of creepy monsters try to take over the place. So, that sounds pretty solid. And I guess you could maybe consider this the prequel to the Silent Hill series, maybe. Maybe it ties into the main game somehow. From what I hear, it doesn't, but I guess we'll find out. Now, of course, I'm going to be having some October videos up on the channel, too. Not just Camp October videos, actual month of October videos, starting with the Halloween Night Dance review on the 1st, and then eventually a Halloween First Death of Laurie Strode video, but I got other videos planned. Oh, wait until you see what I have planned. It's going to be great. Wait until you see what we have planned, yes. Also, of course, today I did upload a Strangers Chapter 2 review, so when you're done watching this stream live, maybe check out that video too. I'd appreciate it. I do some videos as well. Also, I have a movie night every Sunday night with my Patreon supporters and channel members. Next one is Scream 5 and Scream 6, so if you want to support the channel and get a bonus movie night stream every Sunday, just $5 a month gets you a movie night every week. Patreon.com/DrWolfula, link in the description. And speaking of final links in the description, my Discord server is open to new members. So link in the description, and you can join the Wolfulayer, the official Dr. Wolfula server. So, feel free to join on in. But, enough chat. Let's play the game. Though, of course, we're not going to be, playing in the middle of the game. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to start a new game. Just a little test playthrough. Here we go. Let's, start a new game. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. Okay, so this game has 2 difficulty modes by default. There's story, weaker enemies and more resources, the traditional Silent Hill difficulty for story-focused players, or hard for players familiar with action horror games. I'm not familiar with action horror games, so I'm going to story. Fuck that. Okay, puzzles. Balanced puzzle experience for players looking for a traditional Silent Hill experience. Or story. Puzzles will be easier to solve. I'm streaming, sounds good to me. I got nothing to prove. And of course, you have 3 different costumes you could play as. I kind of want to play as the, what seems like the fetish costume, the fetish dress. But, I don't know. I feel like it's going to take away from any kind of horror in this game. So, let's, and at the same time, I feel like maybe I should just go for the, much more, much more just solid blue, because I think of Sailor Moon when I see the white and blue. Yeah, let's go with the solid blue dress. Let's begin. Now, if you're playing this on PC and you initially load this up, the hands aren't there. I played this already, so thankfully the hands loaded in. It's a strange bug. I don't know what's up with the bug. Maybe they just fixed it, I don't know.
They said I can't play house with them because I hate
This is a very It's a very Aryan doll for Japan. Oh, man.
How about you play with your big sister instead? Really?
Azaz says the F stands for fart. Silent Hill fart. I don't know about that, but, all right, sure. Sure, let's go with that. It's Silent Hill fart.
Just reminiscing a little.
KU asks, am I the only one who doesn't know what Discord really is? I mean, I don't even know what Discord is. I fucking use it all the time. Now, you can also play this game in the native language Japanese. I'm not because, you know... yeah, I feel like that's honestly the optimal way to play it, but I feel like, while I'm streaming, it'll be easier for me to pick up on the dialogue if it's in English, and I'm also reading the dialogue. Plus, it's just like you hear my English voice, and then you hear the English voices of the characters, so it's a little bit easier to keep track of things. So this game does have a kind of long opening before it gets to the horror stuff. Not super long. We're gonna be like at the spooky stuff within a half hour, but it takes a little bit. And I do like this atmospheric opening here, but it's kind of weird because it feels like an opening credit sequence, but there's no opening credits. Like, it's just this, I guess, cool thing that sort of establishes the atmosphere, but, you know. But, like, directed by, Hideo Kojima. Now, he didn't direct this, but, like, just, I don't know. Show me some names on the screen. Silent Hill F. Maybe they just like the way the letter F looks. Maybe it's just like a trendy letter in Japan. KU says, like the stream, folks. You better like it. I'm gonna be pissed off if you don't like it. If you watch this whole stream, you know, click that like button at any point, we're gonna have some problems. Nah, it's okay. You don't have to click the like button. I'd appreciate it, though. Let's try to move this. I want to be able to see you guys a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, let's move some screens around. That's good. Alright, there we go. I gotta say that the graphics in this game are pretty impressive. Like, some of these shots in isolation do look photorealistic. Pretty damn photorealistic. When you see the human characters, that's when the Uncanny Valley starts to pop in. We still haven't quite mastered photo... And nothing against this game. It's just... There's still something uncanny about photorealistic characters in video games that they can't quite figure out yet. Oh, okay. S says there are foxes, so maybe it stands for fox. There are a lot of foxes in this game. That might be... You might be onto something there.
Knows how to show some respect. Why the hell can't you be more like her?
Man. Dad is just, he's gotta take a chill pill. Oh, he's like a salary man. Drinking sake and, hanging out at the karaoke bars is pretty high pressure, but still.
Then why isn't she listening to me? If you hadn't spoiled her so much, she wouldn't act like such a brat all the time.
It's like, I'm just out of here. There's a version of this game where it's basically just Shenmue and you're just hanging out in your village.
I'm gonna go see my friends.
It'd be kind of cool if that was the post-game. You beat all the monsters and you just get to hang out in this Japanese village. It feels very Shenmue adjacent. I guess it just says something that's like my only real point of reference with a realistic Japan in a video game. A Dreamcast game that came out like 25 years ago. But yeah, this is a pretty nice looking game. And I also have to mention that this is an Epic Games... an Unreal Engine 5 game. And it honestly runs so much better than most Unreal Engine 5 games. Like, there are some micro stutters here and there. I mean, this is the opening area. It'll get a little bit more stuttery later. Which is, like, you know, pretty faint praise, admittedly, saying, you know, it doesn't stutter that much. But the stutters in this game aren't very distracting. When I was playing Oblivion Remastered, the stutters were super fucking distracting. And it really hurt that experience revisiting Oblivion. I guess it gave me the realistic version of Oblivion that the game stuttered a lot when it first came out. Like, simulating the stuttering of a game that came out 25 years ago. Serious issues in Ebisuguaca God. All right. The onsen geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month in Iwashimizu, Ebisuguaka of Yamabe District finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas have left residents troubled. Oh yeah, they use the metric system. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies they claim were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's water at 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about future environmental issues this might lead to. All right. This is essential to completing the game. You have to find all the little collectible things. So, just showing you. You make sure to go up here, or else you're going to have to start a new playthrough. Life sucks, to be honest, says, I'm honestly still grieving PT. Well, I saw Kojima is making his own original horror IP game, so I'm going to assume that's a better outcome than just kind of reviving Silent Hill, like him just doing an existing horror IP. But, the biggest complaint I've seen with this game is that it's not really all that much like, before, of course, Silent Hill 4 was the black sheep of the series. It took place mostly in, like, a room or whatever. This game is a lot more of a black sheep because it doesn't take place in America. And it pretty much it's just the only thing that's retained from previous games is the psychological horror elements, the fog, and the creepy monsters. Like, if you're, like, hoping that this connects somehow, from what I hear, it doesn't really. It's just basically just kind of, I guess treating Silent Hill as a little bit more of, like, a genre of a game than, because it's Silent, of course, this is not Silent Hill, like, I'm in Japan. So it's different. I think one thing that this game is missing, though, is that it's very serious. Like, it just takes itself very seriously, surprisingly. And, I don't know, like, I feel like the other Silent Hill games had a kind of campy Twin Peaks vibe to them, where there were lots of quirky characters. This game doesn't really have quirky characters. All the characters are I'm sure it has, like, Easter eggs that are silly, but it tries to go over a very serious thing. Like, all the characters, like, it's basically 60s Japan, so there isn't a lot of, like, people aren't very expressive. People are still kind of restraining themselves, like, because they have, like, a very strict culture. A woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women so pure they even make flowers blush. Like, it feels like Japanese media and art is honestly kind of just like an escapism from how repressed the society is, because it's very, like, colorful and shit, and then you kind of see what Japanese culture, like, what, like, the strict, like, just the strictness of it, like, you see it firsthand, and you're like, okay, yeah, this, they're a little bit, they're not as loosey-goosey as they are on their game shows. I'm just, like, looking around before things get spooky. I just want to, like, take in the world. But we gotta keep moving. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Jared Spooky Travel says, was just watching the M. Night Shyamalan interview on my Avatar DVD, and it's surreal hearing him talk about it like a trilogy he was going to make, knowing it never ended up happening. Oh, when you said Avatar, like, I know The Last Airbender is the first Avatar released, but yeah, I was thinking, was he involved in some way with James Cameron's Avatar? Yes, but yeah, I mean, it's such a shame he didn't get, M. Night Shyamalan did not get to make more of those Last Airbender movies. Starting around May, Ebisuguaka began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that these may be early warning signs of a larger earthquake yet to come. Rumors that these events are being caused by Inari-sama's curse have been spreading among the more religiously minded of the elderly population. However, the Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division is urging residents to treat such rumors as superstition and instead prepare for any potential disasters ahead. So, something that is going to eventually emerge in this game is, it's very much, the reason why it takes place in 1960 Japan is, at least my take on it, it seems like a pretty obvious take you can catch on pretty early, is the culture of Japan is starting to shift. It's becoming less strict, but in these rural areas that are much more superstitious and, religious-minded, there's this backlash, and, the character you play as here, she's, kind of acting out and becoming much more of a free woman. And there's just this backlash against someone like her kind of wanting to be more freely expressive in this world that kind of represses that aspect of, at least at this point. I mean, Japan is still pretty repressed, but it was even more fucking repressed, like in 1960s. I'm sure of it.
Excuse me?
But it was just in the aftermath of World War II, Japan just became much more Americanized, urbanized. There's just a lot more industrialization and just a desire to, I guess, fit in more with, the global community. But there's still this early backlash to going against, the typical customs of the time. Anthony F. says, I feel like she just doesn't react to the world around her. I mean, yeah, that's an issue I have with this game, is I guess it's one of those things where it happens a lot with Japanese media in general, is the characters don't really react too strongly to extraordinary situations. Because her town is just it's just suddenly overrun with monsters, and she just kind of rolls with it. Like, all of her friends roll with it, but I guess it's just one of those, you're in I guess it's like the dreamy psychological state where it's just like it's like a David Lynch thing where you're just living in a dream and you just kind of accept your situation. Because, in a dream, you might not necessarily be like, whoa, what the fuck? I can fly now? It's just, you just, roll it. Yeah, of course I can fly. I could always fly. You just kind of accept it. So I guess this game does still retain some Lynchian elements from the earlier Silent Hill games, just in the sense that the characters kind of don't react too strongly to the weirdness that suddenly emerges, but the characters themselves are pretty held together for the most part. They're not all that quirky or weird or anything, at least from what I've encountered so far.
Where are you off to? Don't usually see you around here.
Truck was blocking the road.
Chizuruya?
I just want to talk to someone.
I'll be there in a bit, okay?
I think it's so funny that that the uniforms of Japanese school children are supposed to be military. So the males wear I guess typical military style dress, but I guess the female equivalent to military style dress is dressing up as sailors, which is such a holdover from the fucking 19th century, just saying Western children dressed like sailors, and it just fucking stuck around for some reason. Alright. Name Suzutani Mayumi. Last seen wearing white blouse, long navy skirt, beige neckerchief with black polka dots. Details of disappearance, the rest has been torn off. Oh no. But there's essentially the sense that the town has been slowly transitioning into this state. And I'm sure the town is already for a while the more out there, in the outskirts of the town, they're getting overrun by monsters, and the rest of the town isn't necessarily aware of it until it's too late. It's just kind of this gradual fog that's coming in. I guess it's also a pretty different thing, because at least from my recollection of the previous Silent Hill games, is generally you enter Silent Hill, you're not there already, or you find yourself in this weird situation. But in this game, you're kind of in the middle of your, like, normal everyday life, and the Silent Hill elements just come to you. Which is pretty spooky, you know, a pretty spooky concept. Like, this could just fucking happen suddenly out of nowhere. There's not a lot of... I mean, there's, like, background lore that foreshadows what's gonna happen. But you could, like, just walk past the background lore, and it, you know, it just suddenly happens out of nowhere.
Hey, partner.
Shoo.
Not JPEG asks, Art the Clown versus the Strangers, who would win? Well, Art the Clown uses a gun, so no one can beat him. You just fucking pull a gun out of nowhere. How do you beat that? I mean, the Strangers have, like, I guess, crossbows. I think they introduced the crossbows in the new movie. I don't remember if they used crossbows before. But, you know, you have to, like, load that up. It's not as easy. God.
If you don't have anything, neither do I.
Well, that's my Hinako.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna smoke some cigarettes. Hell yeah.
It's not like you to just let stuff happen, though. But whatever you end up choosing...
Anthony F. says, Art the Clown isn't even human
you
after
know
the
I'll
first
always be
movie.
there for you.
I was under the impression he was never human. I guess I don't know. I guess maybe, I don't know. I guess something I missed in the first movie, him getting killed, made him immortal or whatever.
And Hinako, too.
Oh yeah, Hinako's here. Great.
What I was talking about.
Definitely wanted to see Hinako.
Nothing, really.
Things are about to get
Says that
fucked
she just
up.
wanted to
I
talk
can
to
sense it.
someone.
This chick is not long for this world. I can already sense it coming.
Oh. Glad to be of service, ma'am.
You're like in high school and you still have pigtails? Like, yeah, you're not long for this world at all.
If I'd known you'd be here, I would have brought that magazine you lent me.
Oh, you can hold on to it. I knew I wasn't getting it back when I lent it to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
What are we laughing about?
You've got something of hers too, don't you? Right? Wait, did I?
Man, everybody's just taking Hinako's shit. Not giving it back. That's fucked up.
Do I get to hold on to the 500 yen I owe you too?
What happened?
No, give me my fucking money.
I never said that. You can't prove I did.
There's gotta be like only like 4 kids in this town.
You're signing a contract to give it back.
Don't be such a mean.
Oh yeah, alright, this is starting to get Silent Hill. Yeah, that's the telltale fog. Not just the regular fog we've been seeing, this is the Silent Hill fog.
Hinako?
Sorry, I was looking at that fucked up fog. You guys looking at that fog? Is it just me? Here we go. He's gonna call her a tramp? Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, oh man, she's turning into a fucking apricot. It's fucked up. I don't know why she just instantly dies, though. Like, we're all, like, near whatever this is, and we're not instantly dead. I guess it's a good thing. I guess I don't want to be instantly dead. But still. Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta run. Now, this sequence, I got a feeling, is gonna be... We're gonna maybe get some deaths in. Because, this is instant death territory, so you gotta be careful here. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is my one option. Good thing there wasn't, like, a third flower guy. Alright. Okay, so, I guess I'll go this way. A lot of this sequence is just you have a limited time to escape, but also you kind of have to just go with your gut which way to go. You're like... It's like kind of playing, Oh, shit. Okay, I guess I'll go this way. Oh, wait! Come on! Let go of me! Motherfucker! That better not get me killed. Alright, here we go. This is something I notice in a lot of modern games now, is there's lots of points where you have to go through tight spaces for some reason. And I guess I know why you have to go through these tight spaces in order to load the rest of the level efficiently. But still, it's a little annoying. Alright, okay, which way do I go? Which way? Oh, shit. Okay. I was, dilly-dallying too much. Yeah, I'm about to get fucked up by that thing. Oh, shit. Alright. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I knew it. We're gonna get killed. Alright. Yeah, I saw it coming. It is kind of like just, alright, you just gotta hope for the best getting through the secrets. Like, you're gonna get cornered sometimes. Alright. Let's, try a different way. Okay, yeah, so I had, like, a brief moment. But I guess the key thing is to avoid the spectral spirit thing. The flowers aren't necessarily bad, but yeah, that spirit thing, you don't wanna touch that thing. That's the main thing you want to avoid. So you can get around the flowers, but not that spectral spirit. That was where I fucked up. And I got myself cornered again, it seems. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank God. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, picked the wrong way. Who the fuck is laughing right now? John Blues asked, did she get killed, or was that an Evil Dead type situation? I mean, I think I'm playing as a child, so I hope not. I really hope not. But I know, it's Japan, you never really know. Unfortunately, you never really know. Alright, I think we're clear. I think we're clear of flower, spooky, spirit things now. Anthony F says she's 20. 20 years old in high school. Man. Held her back quite a while. Held her back at least 2 years. Alright. Okay. Note from Shu. Hey, partner. Hey, partner. These painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk or anything, just call my name and I'll be there. So, your friend Shu, for some reason, well, it's revealed in the, if you read the journal, it's revealed they play space. They play as, like, Spaceman, and they call each other partner when they played Spaceman when they were kids. But out of context, it does sound like he's, like, a cowboy or something. Oh, thank you for the super chat to Emperor Caleb Teen. Have you heard the rumors that the Batman 2's villain is Mad Hatter, rumored to be played by Bob Odenkirk? Old rumor, but was revived this past week. The story is about human trafficking in Gotham. Yeah, I don't know how true that is. It sounds pretty wild. It feels like, I don't know, I could imagine him being like a peripheral villain, because, because they did do, for whatever reason, when they did Robin Year One, the origin story of Robin when he's like an 8-year-old or whatever, they did like one of the issues was him foiling a Mad Hatter human trafficking scheme, where Mad Hatter, I guess, was essentially trafficking little girls dressed up as Alice and sending them to, I guess, Epstein Islands to like fucking rich pedophiles from other countries. And it's like, why is this that hardcore? Like, it's a story where Robin's like in his green shorts wearing pixie boots. Like, why is it that intense? Like, Jesus. I don't know if I'm so into, like, modern pedophile Mad Hatter. I guess it's just what it is, but man, it's weird. All right, painkillers. Hopefully they don't make me autistic, I guess. God, Jesus Christ. Got the painkillers. All right, let's use them. I mean, I am for, like, saying Mad Hatter. I think Bob Odenkirk is a strange casting choice, though. I feel like I'd want to, I don't know, like a horse-faced actor to play Mad Hatter. Guy with the huge fucking buck teeth, but I guess we'll see. All right, got bandages now. Cool. That will restore more health. Yeah, let's just keep taking pills.
What is this place?
But thank you for the super chat, Emperor Caleb Chain. I'm looking forward to Batman 2. I don't think necessarily having Mad Hatter be the main villain would be the choice, but having him like in some capacity definitely interesting to like open out the world and, like, I guess give you a wider range of the villains Batman has encountered. Because they also just casually just have Joker. Like, I could imagine, like, it's second year Batman, so a lot of his villains are just kind of already established at this point in his career. I guess going back to Bob Odenkirk, I kind of wonder what villain I would cast him as if I were to cast him as a Batman villain. I don't necessarily think of him as Batman, as a Batman villain. Let me think. Before I go through the loading screen disguised as going through a tight corridor, let me think. Who would I cast Bob Odenkirk? Mr. Freeze would maybe be a little out there. I guess it could work, maybe. Because Mr. Freeze he should just be a little guy. He should just be a little guy in a suit. But I don't know if they've talked about wanting to do Mr. Freeze, but I feel like he might be a little too out there for what they've been doing. So maybe not Mr. Freeze. I guess they could do gender-bent Poison Ivy and have Bob Odenkirk play him. Fuck. Man, I guess... Oh, wait, he could play Mr. Pig. Or Professor Pig. I got him mixed up with Mr. Toad. A different Grant Morrison villain. Professor Pig could be Bob Odenkirk if they did him, though I feel like maybe Professor Pig would be too fucked up. Chicken Jenkins says Giancarlo Esposito would be insane Mr. Freeze. Yeah, I'd definitely be up for Giancarlo Esposito playing Mr. Freeze. It sounds pretty good. I feel like he's got the kind of the droning voice. Definitely not a not an insult to Giancarlo Esposito. He's just kind of got this methodical, droning voice that's a Mr. Freeze kind of voice. So that would definitely work if they did Mr. Freeze. I feel like maybe they want to have, like, the more out there villains for the James Gunn Batman movies. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, man, what happened to your clothes, lady? Damn. I mean, you're looking hot, but whoa. Just a lot of skin. Or, I guess, peeled flesh. Huh. Okay, I don't like how she's looking at me, but nice ass, though. Man, nice ass. Alright. Use B to evade enemy attacks. If you dodge just before an enemy's attack lands, you will perform a perfect dodge and recover your stamina. Yep. Surprise, bitches. This is Souls-like.
Stay back.
Oh, shit. I, dodged right into a wall. All right, let's just keep moving. Try to not dodge into a wall. I just love the idea, someone dodges something and it's just them, very quickly, running to the side. Just bolting to the side, not even, what you would think of with a dodge. All right. In the real world. All right. Let's see. I want to try to see if I can find something good over here. Oh, here we go. More red capsules. Vague, but, they're red capsules. They're good for me. I'm assuming they're vitamins. All right. Let's see what's over here, actually. I don't know if I've ever been over here. Let's check it out. Let's listen in. Oh, shit, okay, all right, sweet. Yokan, a jelly-like dessert filled with red bean paste. A bite-sized delight. That sounds pretty damn good. It does look like the soap from Fight Club, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I could fuck up some Yokan. All right. All right, spooky radio. Oh, shit. So I'm guessing at least the thing I just ran away from is an embodiment of, I guess, this rigid farming community's idea of the modern, free, independent woman. Just a dangerous slut. Must be avoided. I guess, the main character kind of, bringing that into the world, this sense of her, how people perceive her. Because she's, different from conventional women of the time. Women of the time. Alright, let's see here. Nothing over here. Let's keep moving. Actually, let's see over here. No, nothing good. Why even put that there? It's so misleading. Alright, well, okay, there's something good over here. Alright. Let's check out the nooks before we go to the crannies. Alright, okay, nothing over there. Just want to make sure I've scouted the whole place out. I think I missed something optional back there, but whatever.
Anyone here?
Oh, shit. Well, that doesn't sound good. Oh, fuck. I just realized I entered the house without taking off my shoes. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I'm a guest, too. This is fucked up. They should have that where anytime you enter someone's house in this game, even though the people are obviously all dead already, you have to take off your shoes. So you're like, you're just like hoping, oh, I hope I take off the shoes before the thing gets me. Oh, no. All right. All right, let's check out upstairs first. Let's see. Well, see what's in door number 2. All right. Let's see what's in door number 1. Yeah, that doesn't look good. All right. But red capsules, that's always good. Yeah, people just leaving these single capsules just lying around. Japan must have an opioid crisis on their hands. Ooh, that looks spooky. That looks pretty spooky. Definitely, hopefully wash that key before I use it. All right, okay, nothing here. All right, let's keep moving. Ah! All right. It almost got me. Oh, shit. The key doesn't fit. Oh, shit. Wait, which way do I go, then? Oh, I think I gotta go. Oh, yeah, I gotta go through the door it came out of. All right. There we go. Let's just get around this railing. Let's see, anything good in here? Nope. That's some good game design, though. They make you think, okay, this goes to the door downstairs, but it really just gets you to go downstairs to, kind of lead the creature down there with you and give you an opportunity to get around it. Make it very intuitive, too. All right, okay. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to go back up there. That's where the scary thing is. Anthony F. says they're never making a Pig standalone film too dark without Batman to save the day. I mean, they're making a Clayface movie that's a horror movie. I mean, maybe they'll do that with Professor Pig. I guess we'll see how Clayface turns out. Maybe, I mean, honestly, maybe they'll have Professor Pig in the Clayface movie to some extent. Just, like, fit him in there as, like, a serial killer. Because, like, you know, I guess... If Batman doesn't exist in the Clayface movie, then yeah, Gotham is just a place overrun with serial killers in that darker continuity. All right, is there anything behind me? No. All right, gotta get around this fucking bitch. I don't think so, Missy. All right, let's see. Where am I going, actually? All right, okay, looks like this is the general direction I'm headed in. Seemingly. But then maybe not. Actually, well, okay, there's a bandage, though. Alright, cool. There's that. Can't go over that. Alright. So I don't think yeah. It's weird how it doesn't, like, X that out. Alright, there's another way I gotta go. So I think they're just like, oh, wait, no, it's just one. I was like, what's she up to? Alright. Okay, she's just chilling out. Maybe I gotta go this way. Alright. Yeah, this looks more like it. Ooh, antique comb. Small hairbrush specifically made to be used in religious ceremonies. Alright. Now, hold on to, Alright, okay, here's the first save point. Alright, here we go. Okay, Hokora. Some offerings not only recover health and sanity, but can also be exchanged for faith at Hokora. Hokora can be exchanged for goods and services. Use faith at a Hokora to fully restore your sanity. If you have chosen story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using faith by visiting a Hokora. Use faith you have received at a Hokora to obtain Omamori. All right, that's great. I get it. But, yeah, so you can enshrine some items like the antique comb, and you can exchange that for faith. Now, what you do with faith is you can draw an Omamori, and that will give you a random thing that will increase your stats. But, oh, let's check the bonuses. All right. Oh, I got a bunch of Omamori. All right, sweet. All right. These are the, I guess they're the pre-order bonus or something. All right, so want to change my costume? Let's go for white now. All right. So, I guess I'll just show off draw Omamori. But, once you're past your drawing, like, your first or your second Omamori, you should save your faith. Just like in the real world, save your faith for a rainy day, because later you'll be able to use your faith to upgrade your stats in much more in ways beyond just equipping an item. Okay, so I can slightly restore health upon picking up food items, increase max stamina. Yeah, let's go with that. Plum is the best, because stamina is very important in this fucking game. It's like your bread and butter in this game. It's like, we were playing BioShock recently. It's like the equivalent of Eve. It's just like, it's like it powers everything about you. Alright, let's see. Nothing over here, let's keep moving.
Ringo!
Vince asks, so is Silent Hill going to be an anthology? Is it going to be like Halloween 3 going forward? Unconnected stories taking place over an anthology series? I mean, that might be the approach. But another possibility is... I mean, I think they released this game just to get feedback. Like, I'm pretty sure this game was... I guess just to pause real quick. This game was, developed alongside the Silent Hill 2 remake that came out last year. Feels like it came out a lifetime ago, but the remake to Silent Hill came out just last year, so I think they released both of these pretty close to get an idea of what fans want. And it seems like this game isn't getting great, like, I don't know. It's like, it's definitely, people are liking it. I think this is a good game, but it wasn't as well received as Silent Hill 2. A remake of the, of course, it's kind of unfair because it's a remake of what is commonly considered the best game. So I think they'll try to meet in the middle somewhere with the next mainline Silent Hill. I think that's also why they call this Silent Hill F instead of Silent Hill 5 or whatever. It's more like, this is a guide-in. This is like a side story kind of thing. This is where they can experiment. Use RB to... Oh, man, I could go for some RBs right now. Use RB to light attack. Though you won't deal much damage, you will be able to attack more swiftly. Use right trigger to heavy attack. Your movement will be slower, but you will deal far more damage and have a higher chance of stunning enemies. Enemies take more damage while stunned. Use X to lock onto an enemy. Use X again to cancel. They say use X, but you can also use the right stick. Alright, going easy on me, huh? Oh, shit, I was like, okay, now. But this is basically, the combat is... It's a modern Japanese game. It's gonna have Soul-like combat. Alright, she's down. But yeah, it's basically just this thing where you have to try to read their animations, dodge, and then hit. Alright, let's heal up a little bit and keep moving. And I guess another thing to mention is, I believe, I might be wrong, but I believe this is the first Silent Hill game without firearms. Because this takes place in Japan. Firearms just aren't as common. Like, you could find firearms in just anybody's drawer in America. But yeah, in Japan, they're just not as commonplace. Counters. Certain enemy attacks will leave them vulnerable to counterattacks. A visual hint will appear when it is possible to counterattack. When the visual hint is shown, use right trigger to perform a counter. The visual hint indicating that a counter is possible will be visible for longer than you are when you're using left trigger to focus. If no visual hint is shown during an enemy's attack, that attack cannot be countered. Additionally, hints will not appear while Hinako is attacking or dodging, so keep a close eye on enemies' movements. So, here's a key thing with the combat. You can, like, focus in on an enemy with the left trigger, but that will take away from your sanity meter. And I think if your sanity meter goes down, you die. I'm not totally sure. I'll read the journal. But, I'll read the journal on it. Actually, yeah, let's read the journal real quick. Find out about sanity. Alright, well, I think actually I haven't got to the point where they explain sanity. But it's important. It's something you need... Oh, okay, there it is, actually. Sanity pay. No. There. Your sanity is linked to the use of focus and psychological attacks from enemies. When not in a state of focus for some time, your sanity will recover to your current maximum. If you are attacked while using focus or use a focus attack, your maximum sanity will decrease. Taking psychological damage will cause your sanity to decrease. Once you have no sanity left, your health will take damage instead. Okay, so yeah, your health will gradually drain when your sanity is out. Alright. Alright, give me that. I want to get that counter in. Oh, shit, I hit the... just fucked it up. Come on, I want to counter. There we go. Let's check this out. Alright. And when they get stunned like that, you could just... It's a free-for-all, basically. There we go. They're like, okay, you're playing as a little Japanese schoolgirl. We're gonna make this one the Souls-like game. We're gonna go in that direction with this one. All right. Tommy says, I thought Resident Evil 4 Remake was alright fun, but as fun as the original, maybe I'm nostalgia bias. I mean, it's one of those things where thankfully the original is available alongside the remakes, so at least in most cases with Resident Evil, so you could still pick up, like, the original Resident Evil 4 and play it. It's just like a different take on the same game, basically, you know. It's not, you know, it's cool that you have two options in that case. Ramoon, I don't know. I wish honestly, they do expose you to Japanese culture and stuff, but it would be nice if they also just had the pronunciation so you can learn, I guess, a little bit more, because they'll be like, all right, this is the best-selling soft drink in town, and it packs a fizzy, refreshing punch that wakes you up with one sip. But, man, I would like to, I don't know, I'd like an accompanied pronunciation just so I don't make a jackass out of myself. But I don't need help with that, you know. I'll just mispronounce everything on purpose. I'm playing as Hinako. All right. Got my yokan. Hell yeah. My bean paste. Delicious. Not JPEG ass. Woman in the yard. Thumbs up or thumbs down. I didn't see it. I heard it wasn't good. So it didn't encourage me to see it. And it was also just another Blumhouse movie. You know, I don't need to see another Blumhouse movie anytime soon. All right, you're dead. Oh wait, no, you're still up. I think, yeah, these are tutorial enemies, so they're gonna get a little harder. They're just like not trying to hit me now, though. They're just like, just get some hits in, go ahead. But I guess another thing I should mention is this game does have a it has a weapon durability system, so your weapons will gradually break over a certain amount of time. You can fix them, but the repair tools are uncommon. So you definitely have to, like, weigh the pros and cons of fighting something. Sometimes it's just not going to be worth it. Man, I could go for a good drink right about now. That looks pretty good. Oh, man. Fuck up a good drink. I like just, like, Japan is just running out of ideas for fake soft drinks in their games. Just like, let's just call it a good drink, whatever. I really wish in America, you can mod it in, but I really wish in America, Shenmue came with the Coca-Cola vending machines. They cut that out in the American release for some reason. It's just free advertisement for Coke. I guess that's the key thing, though. I don't want to give Coke any free advertisement, and they don't want to pay for it. All right, let's see here. Oh, okay, so shriveled. All right, this was my little bonus. Fried tofu that became too hard and dry to be edible. Oinari-sama's favorite offering. All right, I'll offer that. I think I'll offer... Yeah, we'll hold on to the other stuff for now. We'll just offer this, though. There we go. Let's, draw... Yeah, let's draw one more. I don't know if they're, like... Yeah, it's, like, random. It says right there, random Omamori, so... Hopefully you'll get one that's good. It's like a vending machine. Decrease enemy line of sight. Then again, I feel like I'm getting a lot of the same ones I've gotten before, so... Maybe not. Maybe not randomized. I don't know. Guess we'll see. I don't think I'm going to draw another one anytime soon. But you can get multiple weapons. You can have 3 weapon slots, which maybe you can upgrade. I don't know yet, but... Yeah, you can hold 3 weapons at a time, so you should be good to fight, you know, a lot of the time, which kind of goes against, a survival horror game, maybe, but, you know, whatever. Tommy asked, what your favorite genre of games? Me crimes games and horror games. I mean, I do like I don't know if I necessarily gravitate, I guess the genre I gravitate the most is RPGs, admittedly. But I don't necessarily gravitate towards genres. I mostly just gravitate towards a game that looks fun to me. Like, so it can be a little all over the place, but I guess they can generally be like action games, something like Batman Arkham, or, you know, but, you know, especially RPGs. Also, I do enjoy JRPGs, so, you know, generally RPGs or some action games. But, you know, yeah, I do like Grand Theft Auto and, you know, a lot of basic shit, too. Anthony F says, define crime games, GTA. I'm guessing GTA, because it was, you know, GTA, the original one, was originally advertised as a crime simulator. Oh, wait. Maybe it wasn't a crime simulator. I don't know. Like, I feel like, yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it's basically a crime simulator. I think that's how they advertised it. I don't think they necessarily go about. I think it's much more self-evident what it is, so they don't, like, put crime simulator anywhere on the box, but I mean, that's what it is. Her dead friend is like a kid in a candy store. Really go for some candy right now.
Sweet dreams. Sakuko.
Why couldn't it have been that other bitch that died? Had to be the kind of nice friend she had. I mean, none of her friends are super nice, but, man. I mean, I do get the sense also, I guess... Even, like, your friends in Japanese culture are just, like, still your enemies. They're all just, there's just this sense of rivalry. Yeah, I don't think that, crazy, scary demon is gonna go away.
You're gone. I'll keep my promise.
Tommy says L.A. Noire. Okay, L.A. Noire isn't a crime game. It's a game where you are a detective, though. You solve crimes, ideally. But you can also run over pedestrians, too. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. They really homed in on me. Well, you're down. How do you like that? Oh, wait, okay, there's another... Oh, shit, there's 2 now. All right. Let's see how we do against 2 of these bitches. There. Didn't like that, did you? I should be focusing my efforts on one at a time, just to thin out the ranks. Oh, okay, that was too close. Oh, okay, I was like, that was too close, and then I get hit anyway. So yeah, I guess if you haven't noticed yet, this is a Souls-like. This is a Souls-like game. Oh shit, okay, lost one of my pipes, but I got a backup pipe, thankfully. Ah, hell yeah. My kind of woman. There, let it all out. Man, how embarrassing. Den of Tim's asks, how do you feel about games like Alone in the Dark? Never played an Alone in the Dark game. I saw they made a reimagining of the original game, or a reboot or whatever, that came out recently. Didn't pick it up, though. I didn't really see anybody talk about it much. I do know Alone in the Dark is basically the OG survival horror game. Well, I guess Sweet Home definitely influenced Resident Evil later, but as far as, I guess, what Resident Evil did as far as the, you know, its whole style and mechanics and everything, definitely, Alone in the Dark is what pioneered that, but I've never played it, you know? I gotta change that at some point. Definitely, it's like you start watching movies and you didn't watch the movie of the train approaching the camera. You have to watch that movie. Like, that's an essential part of cinema. You have to see the early years of cinema to really appreciate it. Man, when I saw that short film of the train approaching the station, I, like, fucking jumped out of my seat and out of the theater. Scared the hell out of me. I thought that train was actually gonna hit me. Alright. Now, this section... this section is gonna maybe be a little tricky. Hopefully not too tricky, but it's gonna maybe be a little tricky. Thy restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respects to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. Thy. All right, but yeah, this is not going to be tricky though. This is just a puzzle. So basically, you have to look at look at these things. Oh wait, examine them first, and like look at like the basically they have like a string tied into a specific knot that's a specific symbol, and you just need to match the symbol. So, I believe Dead Rat, let me actually get a better look at that. Dead Rat goes, let's see. So it's, oh yeah, Dead Rat goes, I think right there, I think. This one goes, yeah, okay, this one goes there. Alright, that one goes, I'm gonna say, alright, let me get a closer look at it. Oh, yeah, that one goes, alright, that one goes here. Wait, let's see. Alright, that one goes, and then final one, I think I might have fucked it up. Alright, we'll see. Alright, let's put it right here. Nope, that was not right. Okay, I messed it up. That one definitely goes there. This one goes there. Wait, does that one go there? No, it's like a triple loop. So it actually seems like it maybe goes there. And that one goes there. No, okay, alright, let's... God damn it. I'm like, alright, I got this figured out. Just embarrassing myself. Alright, let's see. I mean, okay, wait. Oh, wait, no, that one goes there. Alright, there we go, okay. There we go. I don't know, it can be a little hard to, I don't know, interpret those shapes. I don't know. Not super hard, but I don't know. Here we go. Okay, Jared asks, Doc, what's genuinely the scariest movie you've ever seen? I don't know, like, trying to think of, like, a movie where I, like, watch it, and I'm just like, Man, I gotta turn on the lights when I, take a leak tonight. Like, I gotta watch my back. And, I don't know. It's not super, I don't know. Because I feel like my usual examples are just not really all that scary. Okay, I gotta leave this place. I'm losing my sanity. Scariest movie. Let me think. I don't necessarily get all that scared either. Like, man. Yeah, I guess it's just hard for me to even think about it at this point. What I find scary. Yeah, I wish I had a good example. I guess that train approaching the train station, it scared the hell out of me. To this day, I can't watch it without jumping out of my seat.
That's enough. Give me a moment.
Anthony asks, so have you felt scared at all yet in this game? There's gonna be this next part. I'm definitely gonna be scared soon, because there's a Fox cosplayer in this scene, and
Good morning.
yeah, I don't know, a little too anime for me.
Some nightmare.
I know this is tied to the you know, the yokai, the just Japanese folklore and everything, but
Let's not be so reckless.
it's just a little too anime for me.
You should take better care of yourself.
Ah! Jared says, to be honest, he is a monster, so it's probably old hat, all the stuff they show in movies. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Shall we get going?
I do find the woods scary. So, that's an aspect of why I like Blair Witch Project, because I do think the woods themselves are scary, and that's a scary woods movie, and the idea there's a ghost witch hiding in those woods scares me. So, you know, when I watch Blair Witch Project, especially before watching the mockumentary that goes into the lore and everything, I do get really creeped out at the end, especially when the final shot is just Heather screaming, and then she falls over, like, looking at her friend looking in that corner. It's pretty fucking creepy. Yeah, I don't know. But it's definitely not something a lot of people look at and are like, oh, man, that's scary. Like, definitely, I guess, I don't know. It just, definitely, like, more abstract things make me scared. When it's, like, something that's a little bit more of a physical embodiment of something, I just will be a little bit more like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Or, you know, that's definitely, I can definitely see that being scary for somebody. It's definitely, you know, there's definitely creepy things, but, you know, you could think something's creepy and not necessarily, find them scary. But then again, I do get scared playing horror games. Horror games do get me scared, because, like, I'm in the situation, and it's much more of an immersive thing, and I have to try to survive, to, like, pay close attention to my surroundings, so that definitely works on me. But even with a horror game, once I play it a while, I'll learn the mechanics, and then, like, the thing I was once scared of is just not scary because I know its limitations. So I think, you know, I've already played a little bit of this game, so I think this next part is going to be pretty scary to me. At least the first time, but this next part, I guess I'll understand the mechanics, and I'll hopefully be able to, I don't know, do a better job than when I first played this sequence, because I understand how it works.
Follow me.
Tommy asks, will you stream review the upcoming Halloween game? Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to review it and stream it, so that's going to happen. If it's got Michael Myers in it, I'm going to cover it. Trying to make sure I cover every Michael Myers thing I can. There's still, I still need to cover the last young adult book, and I need to cover the novelizations as well. But yeah, I covered all the comics with these next two videos, so definitely running out of Michael Myers stuff. Kaiken, a beautiful dagger used for ceremonial purposes. The blade has been intentionally dulled, so it doesn't make the best weapon. However, it does seem surprisingly durable. Alright, sweet. Got myself a little knife. The Inari statue's laughing? Creepy. Yeah, it is creepy, isn't it? Ugh, man, really creepy. Okay. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Can't go this way. I already know. It's like a Metroidvania. You gotta go around. Then you'll open it, and then you'll have a shortcut. Alright. Jared says it probably goes back to our primitive fears. The stuff that scared our ancestors that still have lingering effects fascinates me. Yeah, I mean, I guess I am also, like, scared of the image of a spider. Spiders scare me. So it's definitely, there's got to be, like, I might have got, like, an ancestor might have got bitten by a spider. And that's, like, just stuck. I'm just, like, stuck with that or whatever. It's like, I don't like looking at him. Urgh. Maybe I, like, repressed a thing where I fell into a pit of spiders, like Indiana Jones falling into a pit of snakes. And that's just why I'm scared of him. It's like, argh! But I guess, admittedly, you know, if you're initially very scared of, like, scary movies, that might end up drawing you to them to, like, face your fear eventually, and then you find you just love horror movies, and it becomes your favorite genre. I feel like that's a very common thing, and it gets to the point where, yeah, you're just not scared of the thing you were originally scared of. All right. I gotta follow that guy some more. Well, let me see here. All right, so I definitely gotta open that door later. All right. I will say one thing. I definitely trust that Fox guy. I know he for sure is not, gonna do anything horrible to me. Ooh, what's this? Mom, Dad, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I never made it up to you for being such a horrible daughter. I didn't deserve to have you as my parents. I guess I'm getting what I deserve. Maybe Hinako. This is a scrap of her, shattered psyche that I discovered. Maybe, I don't know. Seems like the theme of these Silent Hill games. Alright. A running theme. I don't know, you know. I guess maybe I could have done some extracurricular work and looked up the significance of foxes in Japanese culture. But you know what? I didn't do that. Ah, he ditched me. It's bullshit. Alright. Well, at least he left some red capsules. Alright. Okay, well, I gotta look at this shit, okay? So, basically, you know, this is a 3-lock system. One of the locks is missing. Essentially, the puzzle here is I have to find one of the locks, of course. Then I have to find the 3 symbols, which is, I guess, easier said than done. But, I feel like this is definitely something that a lot of people play the first time in this game, and they're like, this is fucking bullshit. But once you learn, like, the trick of this sequence, once you understand how it works, it becomes a little bit more, approachable. Actually, oh wait, can I... draw Omamori, no, okay, I can't do that anyway, but I can enshrine something. Divine Water. No, let's not enshrine anything. But I will equip the clam one, which I guess makes me more stealthy. Not that I guess it doesn't necessarily matter in this sequence, but, alright, but before we get to this next sequence, I'm gonna take a minute break and, give some shout-outs to, some Patreon supporters. So I'll be right back, and then we'll move on to this next section. It's time for me to give thanks and present my Wolfulayer shout-outs to the top-tier supporters on my Patreon and YouTube channel memberships. Links to all these folks are down below. The Field of Screams podcast talks horror movies wherever you get your podcasts, and their horror movie chats are also available on YouTube. They recently covered Paranormal Activity 3. Give them a subscribe and listen today. I want to give a shout out to Captain Mindstein's YouTube channel. He's a horror host like me who reviews scary movies. Subscribe to him today. Subscribe to Rio Bill Clips today. He has a short film up on his channel offering his own vision on the Frankenstein mythos. Give it a watch ASAP. Next, I'm gonna have to suggest that you subscribe to Rockland Graves Productions, a prolific reviewer of horror films. Give his videos a watch today. I'll be guest starring in one of his upcoming videos soon. Travirus wanted me to promote his black metal band Progenitor and their album Eldritch Supremacy up on Bandcamp and Spotify now. Give Progenitor a follow on Instagram today. Alright, I'm back. Nice excuse to take a leak, honestly. Great excuse, especially before this part. Alright. things are about to get real here. Things are about to get fucking real. Here we go. Alright, let's go around this little... Oh, okay, but I can unlock this thing now. Alright. Alright, shit is about to get real. Here we go. Honestly, this is like the one part of the game that really scared me. Playing it by myself. I guess we'll see how things go, but to extol the advent of our clan, we bestow upon this sacred land the name Heaven's Benediction. Send forth to the sky a crane, to the earth a serpent, and to the spring a tortoise. Pray for the prosperity of our clan. Alright, here we go. And thank you for the super chat donation, Nicholas Cherry. Yeah, this thing is pretty scary. Not necessarily because it looks scary or anything. I mean, it does look pretty creepy, but... This thing is basically invincible. You can knock it out for a limited time, but it will constantly pursue you in this level. So, definitely a scary idea of this fucking thing coming after you, but it can't see. That's the key thing. But Hinako, because she's fucking dumb, she made some noise, and that monster fucking heard me. So now it's gonna be chasing me for a little bit. Ah, shit. Ah, I'm getting fucked. I'm getting fucked up by that thing. Oh, shit. God, yeah, this is just not turn. Oh my god. Just you get cornered, and you're screwed. Damn it. All right, yeah, I feel like at this point you might as well just kill me, dear. Okay, so I was like, all right, I got this under control. I guess not. Damn. So yeah, don't let it corner you. That's definitely you want to avoid that. Basically, just keep running. Ah, shit. But it's also faster than you, so it's a little bit of an issue. This is basically a way to fuck up new players, definitely. But, alright. Now, it's lost track of me. And when it loses track of you, you gotta be quiet. And you also need to make sure you stay out of its way when it, does its sonic... It does, like, this sonic thing. Oh, shit, I'm, like, all the... I don't think it can follow me this way, though. I think I'm, like, at the border where it can't follow me now. No, wait! Okay, no, yeah, it's, like, turning around. That's the only reason why I got away. I got to, like, a zone it can't go to. But yeah, this thing is basically going to be patrolling the entire level, looking for me. I have to make sure it can't hear me. It's going to do a sonic scream to basically sense me. So yeah, it's shit's a little real right now. But basically, I have to look for a crane, a serpent, and a tortoise behind these things. Now, a little trick here is you can just pause the game, so you don't have to, like, slowly look at these things. You could just see the one that you need. So I can see right away I don't have the one I need right here. I don't have the one I need right here. Do I have the one? Okay, I need a crane, a serpent, and a tortoise. Oh, wait, okay, there's the serpent. And I believe this shit is randomized, so you can't just, like,
Seems right.
find it out later. So, the nice thing about that is, I believe... Alright, well, let's just try to get out of here. Because it's coming now. It's approaching. So this can be a little intimidating, but, there's ways to get around it to make it a little less of a pain in the ass to get through this sequence. Because it can feel a little bit like a needle in a haystack. Like... You have very little hope of finding these things, like these little symbols, without getting fucked up by that guy. But they also give you save points. You can freely save, as long as you get to one of these physical save points. So it's not too bad, but it's just a little annoying this early in the game having to do this shit. But I guess they gotta have shit be real, though, at some point. All right, let's see. I'm going to overwrite... Yeah, I'm gonna overwrite my first save. There we go. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, so that thing is still running around, and I have to find the other little bridges that have those symbols. Because there's multiples of those. So I gotta find... Well, actually not bridges. There's other places that have those symbols, though. Alright, let's see. Can I go? I can't go that... Okay, I do have to go across this bridge. Unless I can go around. Maybe... Yeah, I think I can go around, maybe. It's kind of hard to see. Nope, no, I think this is for him to go around, because he can jump. I can't fucking jump, though. Alright. Hopefully, he's not blocking the way across this bridge. Alright, he's pretty damn close to me right now. Hopefully he doesn't do that sonic attack to hear me or see me or whatever. It's like an echolocation he can do. Alright, so I gotta look for... Okay, so actually I want to go this way, I believe. Yes. So I'm looking for a tortoise and a crane now. Let's try to make that happen. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna find you, little Japanese schoolgirl. I'm gonna find you. Hot on my trail. I can hear him, but oh, what's this though? Lore. To whomever happens to read this note. It becomes so easy if you stop and give up. After all, you are already among the dead. Oh, that's really... Seems kind of pessimistic, but okay. Really positive outlook. Okay, and there's another save point. Alright. Yeah, he's like, I'm catching up. Ooh, kudzu tea, though. A slightly thick drink made by dissolving kudzu powder in water. I don't know what that is. In this region, ginger and freshly pressed juice are added to enrich the flavor. Freeze it before drinking. All right. Oh, Lefty is invisible ass. Oh, Lefty is visible ass. Yeah, how did you start your YouTube channel? So I made a account, and then eventually I started making videos on it. All right, so he's pretty close. I'm not totally sure, but I think maybe the save points pause time, so it's not in real time when you're at a save point, thankfully. So yeah, this sequence, it seems intimidating, but it's really not that big of a deal. Like, once you understand how it works, like the first time you play it, you're like, oh shit, how am I supposed to beat this? It's like a needle in a haystack with this, like, thing running around that can kill me. Because the game also doesn't, it kind of just subtly tells you that it's blind. So, once you get that idea in, Mom, Dad, I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish I could see you one last time. Not gonna see him one last time though, sport. All right, nothing there. Anything over here? Okay, no crane, no tortoise. Crane and tortoise. You got a crane and tortoise? Oh, there it is. Tortoise. I think this shit is all in real time though. So, you gotta hope, when you're, like, facing that wall, it doesn't come to try to fuck up your day. So, yeah, I know for sure that the last one is there. Hopefully I can open this door. I think maybe I can't. It'd be nice if I could. Oh, I can. Okay, good. Thank God. Alright, and then crane. Let's see, crane. No crane. Bloodstained letter. For those who have yet to abandon hope. I hope this is bloodstained letter, not bloodstained something else. I have hidden the omamori that protects against evil behind the Emma at... I can attest to its efficacy. However, no power is absolute. You must remain vigilant. This heirloom belonging to my grandmother... Oh, this heirloom belonged to my grandmother, and now I pass it on to you. I do not think I have much use for it now. So there's a hidden extra thing that can... give you some improved stats. I don't know. I don't remember. I got it when I played this on my own. I just accidentally found it, but I don't know what it is behind specifically. I think it'll probably stand out, though. Okay, but there's the crane. I see it right there. Sweet. And there's the combination lock dial.
Time to try that lock.
And we got the other... we got the other one. Actually, let me see here. So is he coming this way? Oh, yeah, he's coming this way anyway. I might as well go the other way then. Bongman says, happy streaming. Hope everyone is having a good night so far. I know I am. I always have a good night streaming with you lovely folks. Jared says, Linda Blair's going to be at a Comic-Con near me. Well, hell yeah. I'm assuming, actually, I saw her at a horror convention once. She seemed a little odd, but I think you reach a certain point in your life where you, especially, I guess, when you, I don't know, when you're, like, I guess, famous since you're a child, where you're just, like, weird. Like, you're just, like, so yeah, it's, like, kind of going around circles. I just gotta hope it kind of goes in the other direction. Alright. Oh, wait. Is he coming towards me? So I just gotta get back to, yeah, I gotta go back over there. That's the key thing. Can I get there from... Yeah, okay, I can take the long way around, maybe? That might work. He seems like he's hanging out over there. But I think, you know, this is a huge map. I think he is scripted to always be kind of close to you. To have, like, a general sense of where you are, but not an exact idea of where you are. Otherwise, you could just potentially go through this whole section and not encounter him. But I guess if I do go this way, there's a possibility that he'll like just jump over here, and I'll be like kind of railroaded in his direction. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm here. Oh shit! But he, of course, did jump nearby. So let's try not to run. Try to make sure we keep it down. Because I don't want to have him really pissed off at me. I guess when he was fucking me up that first time when I died, I could have maybe just fought back. Maybe he'd get knocked out. Alright, yeah, let's overwrite this save. Alright, sweet. Actually, I want to enshrine something. Have multiples of something that I guess I could enshrine one divine water, one Yokan, just to have some space later, because you also have a limited inventory. You can't pick up everything. Alright, but I can't draw an Omamori, but not that I honestly would want to at this point. Feel like I'm good on Omamoris. Alright. Alright, now let's fucking solve this puzzle. Not much of a puzzle left to solve at this point. Okay, so, alright. It's that one. I believe it's this one. And then, okay, and then, like, the serpent one at the bottom. Alright, there we go. Let's get moving. Luck West asked, does anyone know what the F stands for in the Silent Hill game? It's up to you. It's open to interpretation. Maybe it stands for just fine. This is Silent Hill Fine. Yeah, it's a fine game. Stone Key, a key fashioned from a mysterious stone. Judging from what he said, it's probably something precious.
So you accept my gift? I fashioned this key from Mystic Jade.
Oh, great. It's the anime cosplayer guy again.
Especially for me?
We get it. You watch Inuyasha.
Into the Inari statue.
I guess, admittedly, a lot of these Japanese games that kind of tried to gear towards a Western audience and get the best of both worlds, where they got a, you know, their Japanese audience built in, and then also a Western audience playing them, they start to eventually go much more just predominantly Japanese, and then they just kind of end up, I guess, alienating some folks who aren't as open-minded. But then again, I do kind of also wonder if, like, just the different generation of developers working on this don't necessarily have any, aren't as, like, into, I guess, the kinds of movies and shit that the previous Silent Hill games riffed on. They're just like, alright, let's just do something that's just our own thing. Alright. It's just based on shit we're familiar with. Alright, almost there. Just leave me alone, guys. Alright, there we go. Saved by the cutscene. Emperor Caleb Teen says, "Hey Doc, not asking for names, but has there been another horror YouTuber that has tried to beef with you in any way?"
However,
Not openly. I was aware that I'm not gonna name any names, but there was a horror YouTuber. Another horror YouTuber told me, and I guess that I don't know, like it was weird, but like I was like told that horror YouTuber didn't like me, but only I knew that information. So I did put a post up on my like Facebook back when I used Facebook to post stuff besides just my videos. I put a post like promoting that channel, saying how much I love that channel, just in the hopes that I guess secretly if they did dislike me, they'd feel bad that I'm like a fan of their videos. But I believe that channel isn't even active anymore. They kind of gave up, like, you know, YouTube algorithms started suppressing them, and people stopped watching the videos. Like, unlike me, like, nobody's watching my videos anymore, but I'm still making them, because I like to make them. It's not about the views. That's the key thing. So rest in peace, that channel. Rest in peace. Ah, it was all just a dream. We're in the middle of this just beautiful blood-red field of flowers in Japan. All of that was just a dream. David Lopez asks, "Will you try the Halloween game when it comes out?" It'd be fucking weird if I didn't. Yeah, of course I'm gonna do it. You better believe it.
You never have been one to go down without a fight.
You're alive.
So, where's Sakuko?
We'll find Sakako eventually. She's probably around here somewhere. Just hanging out in the flowers.
What is happening? Not a soul left in town.
Bloodwire Radio says, "Dr. Wolfula, I love your content, and I was curious if you ever plan to cover physical media releases. On that note, did you see Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island is getting a standalone Blu-ray release?" So that's like a two-part question, but I did review the Scream Factory Friday the 13th Halloween box sets. I wanted to cover the original Nightmare on Elm Street DVD box set that was released like early 2000s. Back when Warner Brothers was still doing the cardboard boxes. It's a pretty good box set for its time. Just to kind of, I guess, talk about the unique features of that Nightmare on Elm Street box set. Some stuff that's, like, lost in, you know, modern DVD and Blu-ray releases, I guess. But, you know, I feel like I'll talk about physical media more if, it's something that's, I don't know, if it's something that really is interesting to me. But I feel like a lot of, I guess, recent releases are just kind of standalone releases where it's like, buy Child's Play 3 for $50 on 4K. Like, there's no box sets anymore because it's like, you make more money if you release them individually. So, I don't think we're going to get another thing like the Friday the 13th box set with all the movies. Like, they're coming out with Nightmare on Elm Street, 4K, complete, not even a complete series, just, I think, 7 of them. And there's 9 of them. So, there's just, yeah, I feel like that's just like a thing of the past. We're just going to get much more nickeled and dimed, and there's not going to be as many interesting releases. But, you know, I'm I'm hopeful, though. I'm hopeful. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that with the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K release, which is why I think I maybe should just wait before I get it. I think maybe they'll, once they have the transfers, the 4K transfers of all those movies out there, they'll eventually just license them to Scream Factory to make, like, a bigger box set or some other boutique label. But as for, like, Scooby-Doo Zombie Island coming out on Blu-ray, it was already out on Blu-ray. So it does seem like it's a cash grab. The only special feature is it has a fan commentary, which, you know, I might as well just record my own commentary. I feel like whoever recorded the commentary probably has, you know, some information to share about Scooby-Doo, but I would have preferred if they got, like, one of, like, the director or the writer or someone involved with Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island to, you know, record a commentary, and it would be nice to have a retrospective doc on the movie. Like, it feels like it feels like they're trying to make, like, a Criterion re-releases of the Scooby-Doo movies, like these deluxe releases, but there's nothing really all that deluxe about them. Because it's called, like, it's going to be part of the Terror Time collection, so very Criterion vibes, but, focusing. When using focus with left trigger, your sanity will slowly deplete while your gauge fills up. Your max sanity will decrease if you are attacked while using focus and action difficulties other than story. Once your focus gauge is full, use RB to perform a focus attack. Your current max sanity will decrease, but you will unleash a devastating attack that varies with each weapon. You can use items such as Ramune and Divine Water, or visit Hokora and choose Clear Mind to restore your current max sanity. Okay, I get the gist. This is more when you're getting into the meta of this game. When you're getting into the meta aspects. But sometimes you can sneak up on these enemies and tee up a powerful attack and then, like, beat their asses while they're looking away. Alright. So, oh wait, can I go? Yeah, I can go that way now, I guess. I have this open area I could check out. Let's see what's over here. Ramune, all right, cool. I'm starting to hear the spooky music, so that can't be good. Especially since actually, yeah, okay, so that's really far away. All right. What a creepy scarecrow. Is it that creepy, though? I guess it's kind of creepy to see a scarecrow wearing your uniform. But then again, I'm wearing the white uniform, so it's a little different. It's a different skin. Alright. So, this is the right way. That one's, like, patrolling in that direction. Ooh, what's this? What happened here? I don't know. Don't ask me. Just a little stroll through scenic Japan. This is honestly what I imagine Japan just already looks like, just very foggy. It kind of looks like the UK of the East. Just very, very foggy and overcast. All right. Luckwest says, "Quick, Doc, transform into Sailor Moon." Oh man, okay. Well, first I have to. Well, actually, all right. There. This is fetish Sailor Moon. There you go. God. All right, I'll be this version for a little bit. Not the whole stream, but just for a little bit. I wish there was like a nice, I don't know, animation sequence. But I guess it's probably, but I guess maybe just like a Sailor Moon style animation sequence where you become an outline and twirl around and you change your outfit. A well-maintained tool for cutting grass. It's easy to use, but I have some doubts about how long it will last. All right, okay. So I have another weapon. There's also multiple weapons. You're not, oh, shit.
Shu, where are you?
I'm trying to think, like, what video game characters used a pipe? I'm trying to think. Because Gordon Freeman used a crowbar.
That's happening to
The
us.
shot games, they use a wrench.
I think it could be
Can't think of who uses a pipe. I know somebody uses a pipe, though.
because we just want to keep playing Space Force together.
But I guess the pipe is her signature weapon in this game, though.
We could pinch each other to find out.
Richard Roberts says, UK isn't as foggy and overcast as people think. Okay, I hope not. I bet her friend is just like, why are you dressed like that now? I do like the subtle, like, as he's pinching his cheek, like, the facial muscles, like, the cheek does move with his finger and thumb. It's a nice little detail, like, I feel like wouldn't be, like, subtle detail that wouldn't really necessarily be possible in a game, like, released 5 or 10 years ago. Without a lot of extra work. Alright, now I'm in this pretty open field. Alright, but, the goal remains the same. I gotta get up to fucking Rinko's house. Oh, Bloodwire Radio says, you use a pipe in Condemned Criminal Origins. Yeah, I do remember that. I'm trying to think, but if there was, like, an iconic... Oh, shit! So sometimes the enemies can grab you, and that's not cool. Because when they grab you, you take massive damage. Yeah, you don't want to get grabbed by that bitch. She's gonna really mess up your day. Gonna really mess up your haircut. Gonna get blood all over my kawaii pink school uniform. I feel like if you wore this in 1960s Japan, like, you would get burned as a witch or something.
Doctor, are you home?
Ember Caleb Teen says, Splatterhouse, you use a wrench. I mean, not a wrench, a pipe. All right. Trying to think, like, I think in the shot games you do also, you can get a pipe as a different kind of weapon, I think. Not the BioShock games, the System Shock games, I think. At least in System Shock 1 and 2, I think? I don't know. I guess a pipe just isn't that great of a weapon as far as being iconic, just because it's just a...
Doctor?
I guess, I don't know, yeah, it's just like a... It's just a big cylinder. I guess it's very phallic. I guess, I don't know. A little too phallic, though. Alright, I'm guessing I can't go in here. Can't open it. I think I can go in here, though. The one with the blood coming out of it. Always good. Luckwest says, it was before Japan went full kawaii. Yeah, it took a little... Oh, man, what happened to her? It took a little while before, Astro Boy caught on. A whole generation raised on a robot with Gatling guns coming out of its ass. Alright. Ooh, what's in there? Okay. Looks like, I think there's, like, yeah, some potatoes, some yams, some beets. All right. Make a salad with that. All right. Okay, so, yeah, I've reached my limit of items, so I gotta figure out shit to throw away. Kudzu tea is a good option to just kind of give to the Hokora to get some faith. So, good to kind of just, you know, just throw away. Okay, yeah, but I can get rid of... Well, do I want to get rid of... I wish they showed you how much they were worth in faith in this screen, but actually, can I... Well, I can't heal. Yeah, do I... Actually, but I do have a repair kit. Do I want to use it? I don't want to use it on any of this shit. So, alright. Let's, yeah, let's get rid of the divine water. Alright. Gotta make some tough choices. You can't have everything. Arare, a small crispy rice cracker. Its pleasant crunch makes it never boring to eat. I'll take your word for it. All right. It's never boring to eat. It's crunchy. Man, you Japanese people, you really live on the wild side. Eat a crunchy rice cracker. All right. Fucking living on the edge. All right, let's open up some little drawers. Here we go. A small, inconspicuous key. Wonder what drawer this belongs to. Yeah, I wonder that too. I wonder if it belongs to that drawer upstairs. I wonder. Alright, let's check out. I don't think there's anything else in these other drawers. It's nice that they programmed the drawers opening, even though there's nothing. Oh, but wait, actually, there's something in here. Yeah! I like the fact that she just does not react to seeing a box full of severed eyeballs at all. Like, wow. Again, she's, like, keeping her cool. When you're just like this, you have to, like, be cool as a cucumber, honestly. Anthony F. says, why ruin your first playthrough with costumes? I mean, this is my first playthrough of this game. I'm gonna switch out, don't worry. I just wanted to show off this weird fetish costume. Just a little bit. I just want to show off all the costumes. But yeah, I honestly, it does kind of take away from it, where you... Same thing with the Silent Hill 2 remake, where they made it so you could dress not Leon up in, like, wearing, like, a dog head, like a corgi head, on like, hat or whatever, like some silly hats in that game. And it definitely takes away from the horror, giving the player that option. All right, local doctors know. Even now, the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the UI family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at a gathering, I was astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge. Though, as they discussed the details of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. Opioids, oh man. However, I think it's best that I look the other way in this situation. While it is now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as Doboroku, people across Japan were once free to make it as they needed. I like how he's writing this note about this thing he knows, just to give content, like historical context to whoever reads it. Perhaps operating within the gray area of legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of local physicians here. I will also say that this game was written by a visual novel writer, like a guy who only writes visual novels up to this game. So I can understand why it's a little anime-ish. A little different frames of reference for a visual novel writer. All right, okay, ooh. Isn't this a Goosebumps character? What did they do to him? All right. Omamori Pine increases max health.
Bet I could use this.
Yeah, that might come in handy later. In case I get really fucked up by something. Claw marks? Oh, man. It's been some rough sex in this room. Okay. All right, yeah, let's read the note. Autopsy report. Undetermined cause of death. Body was astonishingly malnourished, and the calvarium had split open like it had burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. Silver shamrock must be on the loose. No evidence to suggest they were put there by human hand. Seemed to be planted by insects, naturally highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable COD. At least this one was easier to stomach than case 08. All bodies with unexplainable causes of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without as so much as a customary glance. Additional notes. This man was suspected of blaspheming against religious doctrine. He seemed to bear some kind of grudge against the Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there can only be one outcome for not paying reverence to Oinari-san. Ah, yes. Only one option. Only one outcome, I should say. Oh! Looks like we got company. Somehow I dodged all her knife attacks. Oh, I'm out of stamina, though. Not good when, like, you got a bitch trying to hit you with a knife. Ugh. Well, handle that situation, though. Like a champ. All right, let's get out of here. Maybe switch out my, costume. I'm just, like, reading the chat right now. I'm just like, Luckwest says, I can't wait for the Welcome to Derry show to come out next month. I keep hearing about it. I guess maybe I'll check it out. I don't know if I feel like I need to focus on my main videos for next month, but maybe I'll at least watch it. I don't know if I'll necessarily make a video, but, might check it out. I guess I don't know, yeah, I guess I'm curious if Bill Skarsgård is back, or if they're just like, it's a TV show. Let's just cast whoever to play this Pennywise. Whatever. Actually, oh wait, okay, let's enshrine something. So I got 2 of these kudzu teas. So, yeah, maybe... yeah, I'll enshrine one of those, and I'll enshrine a Ramune. Even though they're smaller items, so they occupy less space. But maybe I'll find another Ramune. Who knows? Vince says, no Tim Curry, no thank you. Oh, man. Good luck getting Tim Curry to play Pennywise now. Oh, dear Lord. I wish. I definitely wish. Oh. Looks like, someone's not necessarily going to be happy to see me walking by. Didn't see me, though. Blind as a bat. I guess she doesn't have eyes, though, so that might explain it. Alright. I wish I could collect potatoes. I feel like potatoes, like I'm collecting other kinds of foods that can heal me. Why can't I pick up the potatoes? There's so many potatoes there. Alright. Vince says, and don't give me that Tim Curry's dealing with debilitating ailments excuse. I would pay to see Tim Curry just sitting in his house eating graham crackers. I feel like he wouldn't even be able to eat the graham crackers on his own. I feel like he's just got an assisted living situation now. Very unfortunate. I guess he did. I mean, I guess he did. He did do that shitty Fox remake of Rocky Horror Picture Show, where he was the investigator. They were like, "Oh, well, he's already in a wheelchair. I don't know. Let's have him play this wheelchair guy." I didn't see that remake. It just looked really bad. Love Rocky Horror Picture Show though.
I used to go there a lot.
Ooh, okay. Let's hold a jichinsai. Whether you're building a house or pulling it down, digging a well or filling one up, it's all done upon Inari-sama's land. We should show our gratitude to Inari-sama by holding a jichinsai. Holding a jichinsai is especially important for wells. Oh yes, lest we forget the ancient tale of a poisonous water dragon that once wreaked havoc until Inari-sama finally sealed it deep underground. Yes! How could I forget that well-known legend, known across the world? Digging a new well is just like opening up an air hole for that terrible dragon. And if we're not careful, we risk facing its wrath once more. That's why we must have a jichinsai. You gotta have jichinsais. I think I didn't read one of the pages, but whatever. I don't think anything's scary up here. Just a normal old graveyard. Alright. Oh, key to Sakuko's mailbox. A plain mailbox key. The surname Igarashi is written on the attached tag. Alright, dear Sakuko. You wouldn't ever speak again. You mustn't ever speak again about how you hear otherworldly voices talking or singing. Puberty is a difficult time. You might grow hair in places you had no hair before. You may hear and see strange things that you can't explain. You know, or normal puberty things. The same thing happened to me when I was your age. However, it's nothing more than your imagination playing tricks on you. If your friends find out, though, they'll label you the strange girl. They'll abandon you, ostracize you. Because around here, once rumors spread, people will never look at you the same again. So I feel like, there's definitely a theme of, when you grow older, you lose a sense of whimsy, and you're not able to see these... You're not able to, like, perceive these, horrors around you until it's too late. You've kind of numbed yourself to the world. Divine water. Yeah, let's get rid of this crunchy rice snack. Divine water sounds so much better. Ooh, antique comb. I gotta get this comb. I'll get rid of the bandages, fine. Why would someone leave a comb here? It's fucked up. Well, I don't need a rare. I'm good. John Blue says, Clue is the essential Tim Curry movie for me. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely top 5 for me. I feel like Rocky Horror Picture... It's going to be Rocky Horror Picture Show and the Wild Thornberrys movie and Rugrats Gone Wild. And those are going to be there as well. Can't forget about Rugrats Gone Wild. It was a rare situation where the third entry in a trilogy was the best entry.
Hey, partner! That's not the way to Rinko's house.
Oh, sorry. Zoned out for a bit.
This is...
Andrew Thomas says, Tim Curry's a big Scooby-Doo fan. He also hates Scrappy. Tim Curry was in Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, but apparently that trivia that he's a huge Scooby-Doo fan and hates Scrappy, and that's why he wasn't in the live-action movie. Apparently that bit of trivia is apocryphal. It's not true. It was just made up and added to IMDb's trivia out of nowhere. I don't know. At least according to James Gunn, they were never planning to cast Tim Curry and never have like, because that's where that information came from. Like, he denied that, so I'm gonna guess it's just not true. It sounds cool. It'd be nice if Tim Curry likes Scooby-Doo. I have something to talk about with him. Be like, man, which episode of Scooby-Doo do you like the best? It just feels it does feel kind of random, because like he'd be like in his 20s, 30s when Scooby-Doo's coming out. So I don't know what occasion he'd have to get into Scooby-Doo. But I want to believe, sure. All right. Let's see. Okay. Anything over here? No, just a spooky statue. I don't see a thing. Oh well. Let's keep moving. Michael Harder says, oh, of course Doc is in the rabbit outfit. Nice. I'm gonna get out of this rabbit outfit soon, but I'm in it for now, okay? I've gotten used to looking at her in the rabbit outfit. It's normal to me. This should be, how people just dress. Everybody should just dress in this rabbit dress. Come on, come to me. Want you right in the open. Okay, so when they do that one animation, that means they're going to do a really big lunge. When they make a noise, when they finally make a noise, that's going to be your biggest tell that they're going to try to grab you and do a ton of damage. Alright. Not too bad, though. Jared asks, Dr. Wolfield, do you think Scooby will forgive me for considering selling my Scooby-Doo 2 DVD as a kid? I mean, I think he'll forgive you because that'll just mean someone else will have that Scooby-Doo DVD in their life. And that's important too. All right, I want another toolbox. Actually, oh no, wait, this is the first toolbox I found. I guess I mixed up the first aid kit as a toolbox. So, all right, let's get rid of the divine water. Okay, use toolkits to repair weapons and restore their durability. Toolkits can be added to your item shortcut using the down D-pad. Once a weapon's durability has been exhausted, that weapon will break and disappear. Toolkits can be used to restore a weapon's durability. Man, I keep getting the hiccups right now. Ah, man. Trying to suppress it. All right. So I think maybe I want to use the toolkit. Let me see. What's my weapon Oh, yeah. I mean, this pipe is not long for this world, but I have another backup pipe, so I feel like I might want to keep the toolkit for a rainy day. Okay, I heard a spooky thing. That doesn't sound good.
What was that?
Sounded like a dinosaur. And there were dinosaurs in Japan, you know, before continental drift and everything, you know, and I think they found some dinosaur bones in Japan. All right. Okay, so yeah, actually I can't go that way. I can go around. That's just foreshadowing. Otherwise, a dead end. Richard Roberts says, I paid £130 for a Power Rangers Power Morpher today, signed by Jason David Frank, Green Ranger, so I'm pretty damn happy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, rest in peace to Jason David Frank, because, there's not going to be yeah, it's definitely a rarity, so it's good to have a memento of him. Honestly, pretty good price. I mean, who knows how many things he signed before he unfortunately passed away, but yeah, pretty dang good price, considering. You can do a double dodge, but it's probably not necessarily recommended just because you become a little bit more locked into place afterwards. Oh man, I saw the tail and I pressed the trigger, but it didn't let me do it for some reason. I guess it was just too late. I want to show off doing counters more, but it's not a super common thing. Yeah, we lost two legends, two 90s legends the same day, Jason David Frank and Kevin Conroy. It was very unfortunate. Definitely miss him. Definitely miss him. Oh, hey! You want to throw down? Well, I just killed your homie back there. Though I guess this isn't a good place to fight because I'm kind of railroaded in one direction and it could grab me. So, maybe want to run. Especially since, you know, I have weapon durability and everything. But I think, actually, I do have to go that way. So, I guess we could lure it. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you can just jump. Good for you. All right, let's keep running. You know, sometimes you gotta play it like a horror game and run away from stuff. Not all the time, but, you know, sometimes. Oh, yeah, she looks equally pissed. She, like, did the grab. I'm not even near her. You will not be able to free yourself from an enemy's grasp if they successfully grab you. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay aware of your surroundings. All right, I get it. Oh, shit. Okay, got a free shot in there. I'm kind of curious what's over here, though. Or is this just it? Is there... Okay, is there, like, something good over here that I want? Okay, I can move that, so let's... Oh, shit! I don't think so, lady. Oh, shit. Ah, man. Alright, I gotta take things more seriously. I gotta get in the zone. Auto zone. Not gonna grab me. Not gonna happen. You want it to happen. Not gonna happen. Now you're dead. I like how that one just kind of gave up trying to follow me. Alright, let's use one of my good healing items. Bandage. Alright, let's check out what's over here. Here we go. Luck West asks, do you think we will have some Uzumaki stuff happening soon? I mean, from what I heard, the new anime was bad after the first episode. They ran out of budget and just had to, like, phone in the rest of the episodes. So, maybe they'll wait a little while. School paper cutout. The Legend of Ebisuguaka's monster, Ayakakashi. Long ago, there was a sighting of a scarecrow monster known as Ayakakashi here in Ebisuguaka. It appeared one sweltering summer day deep within the crop fields, dancing a most peculiar of dance, like a ripple of hot air. People warned not to let one's gaze settle for too long upon its bizarre figure or try and get close to Ayakakashi, for it will chase any who do to the ends of the earth before taking their life. Man, Fucking metal. Alright. Was that it, or was there, like, another thing? I guess just some lore. Alright, great lore. Alright. Appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, okay, let's go up this way. Okay, so Anthony F. says, you have a lot of pills, you junkie. I only got 10 pills. It's not too many pills. It's quite a... no... Oh, shit! Okay, that got me. Ah, fuck. I forgot that thing was there. Alright. You got me, lady. It's fucking bullshit. Just jumping out at me. I guess to establish just... just to establish what'll happen if they do grab you. Alright, I gotta be so much better at using my stamina. Not gonna happen, lady. Not gonna happen. Ah, man. Alright, well, she's dead. Rest in pieces. Alright, anything go? Yeah, let's check out what's over here.
This won't last much longer.
Alright, well, my, pipe is seen better days. Alright, let's stick with the scythe. Let's check out what's over here. Can't turn on the radio. Could use some tunes, though. Ryfit ADF says, wouldn't junkies have few pills? I mean, if they're poor junkies, you gotta, like, make sure you have your life put together if you want to be a junkie. That's how people get fucked up. They just don't have their shit figured out. You know, it's just... That's the key thing. Ooh, chocolate. A new imported candy that has been increasing in popularity. A rare treat for local children. I like this little trivia that chocolate is just uncommon, even by 1960s era of Japan. Now, chocolate will be a great offering. So, I want to... let's get rid of the bandages. Place them with the chocolate. Let's keep moving. I hope there's a Hokora up ahead. There better be. I'd be pissed if there isn't. So I got chocolate and I got a fucking comb. I don't think there's a Hokora up ahead. Ah, damn it.
Near that weird stuff.
Could really use a Hokora right about now. Look what it says, chocolate!
This way.
Got it.
Alright. Let's head down and face our final fate. At least I got an autosave. That's great. That's something I don't like about this game is... sometimes the save points can be few and far between, which, yeah, I understand it's a horror game, but sometimes you just want to... I don't know. Like, sometimes you just want to quit, but you just have to keep playing. Which, you know, that's just how games were at one point. They're just like, you have to make sure you have a solid chunk. But man, it's sometimes nice to just be able to, I don't know, have the leeway. All right, let's replace one of these bashed up pipes. They'll give you like these autosaves, but autosaves I believe are just temporary. If you exit the game, your autosave will be deleted. They're basically just checkpoints in case you die. Which are helpful, but man. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. I need a key. I wonder where the key could be. Alright, well, before I interact with that, let's look around. Let's see. Ramune? Alright, I'll take that. Bandage? Save that just in case. Actually, let's, change up my equipment screen. Actually, oh, fuck, I forgot. I've been forgetting to change my memories. Beginner's mistake. Decrease enemy line of sight. Increase max stamina. Yeah, let's stick with the plum. And, let's make it so I have a first aid kit on this one. And I have a kudzu tea on this one. Actually, I guess, I don't, yeah, I guess to, well, yeah, let's put the toolkit there. I got 2 toolkits. Damn, hell yeah. Actually, alright, let's use one of the toolkits on the damaged pipe. And that should just about do it. Alright, good. Pipe is alright. Let's heal up with my pills, my healing pills. The pills I need. Alright, let's move on. Alright, let's interact with this thing. Yeah, okay. Alright, there's the keys. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I don't know why she's not just grabbing the keys right away. It's almost as if there needs to be a boss encounter here. Oh, shit. It's just a big flower monster with a buster sword on it. Nothing to be scared of. Alright. Once he tries to strike you, that's gonna be your opportunity to press the A button on this thing and try to lift the key out of the whale. You have to do it 3 times, though. I think you can... Ah!
Need to keep turning it.
Got a free shot in. I think you can... I think you can beat it like a normal boss battle, but I wouldn't necessarily, I guess, recommend it. It seems like it would be very hard to kill this thing. Ah, fuck it. Ah, damn it. It's really hard to tell when you can really dodge it. Honestly, getting hit by that thing should kill this chick in, like, 1 hit, but... This is all in her mind, though, I assume. Come on. Come on, get a little closer to me. Come on. Come on. I'm right over here. Come on, just start throwing stuff. Just don't, like, try to grab me. That's the key thing. Don't grab me, alright? Alright, okay, that should be a good opportunity to get this key out. Hopefully. Please, just give me a chance. Give me a chance, dude. Oh, man, that was lucky. Alright, let's do some healing. Alright. Perfect dodge. They had, like, a little Matrix thing happen, too. And I think it can stun you if you get, if it, like, screams at you in the general direction. Alright. Okay, I think this is the last one. I think we're good. Last one, come on! Get the key! Hell yeah, storehouse key. An ancient-looking key. Might unlock the storehouse. I mean, it's called the storehouse key. I fucking hope it does. Alright, here we go. Good luck getting in here, giant monster with a huge sword. It's impossible for you to get in here now. Nope, can't get in here at all. Bye.
The storehouse window! Hurry!
I'm heading out. Alright, there we go.
I think so.
Good.
Man, you're still in that fucking outfit?
Down, then.
Would have thought you like fucking ditched the rabbit ears by this point.
She did?
It's kind of weird because this game has like a fox motif,
Anyway,
but it has this fucking rabbit dress. Like it's just purely referencing a Playboy bunny or something like that. But then again, rabbits have significance in Japanese culture too. I'm sure it has some deeper meaning, this rabbit costume. Alright, I gotta find a Hokora already, switch this outfit out. Oh wait, okay, so... No, yeah, I have to go up that way. Alright. Oh, wait, okay, there's the, okay, alright, finally. Let's fucking get rid of this stupid costume. Alright, there we go. Let's enshrine some stuff. Enshrine the chocolate. Enshrine the comb, of course. Yokan. I could enshrine the kudzu tea. I mean, that would give me 3 slots. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. Got a lot of faith, but we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that faith. It's gonna come in handy later. Gonna get to do so much fucking leveling up soon. Because, yeah, this game does have some mild RPG elements. They just take a while to finally get introduced. They're there. They just take their fucking precious time to introduce him. Wait, was there another thing I wanted to do? Nah. Well, okay, let's see what's over here, though. Nothing? Alright, let's keep moving. The Iron Spider Kid at 2099 says, this game looks like Siren. I mean, I'm gonna assume it's just another game with a Japanese schoolgirl in a foggy place. Because it's kind of easy to have something resemble another thing. Oh, okay, so, alright, okay, a wooden plaque. Place it back in a Hokora after writing your wishes. Alright, sweet. So, yeah, okay, that's the introduction of the RPG element right there. Higashi, an assortment of small fruit-flavored candies that melt in your mouth. Man, that looks pretty good. Alright. Before we, catch up with Shu, let's, upgrade our character. Upgrade our statistics. Here we go. Hokora. You can use a blank Emma and Faith to pray at a Hokora and increase your max health, stamina, and sanity. You can also increase the number of Omamori you can equip at the same time. Hell yeah. Sounds good to me. Alright, increase my abilities. So, this is the big ticket item, Omamori slots, where you can have two Omamori, which, are just these extra items that can upgrade your character. But this costs 1,500 faith. Yeah, let's go with stamina. Be a little bit more cost-effective. I'm assuming this is only as expensive as it is because faith becomes a little bit more common later in the game, maybe? But then again, maybe it's just like you either get this thing or you don't. Like, there might be a very small amount of faith. Like, maybe you can only get 1 or even 2 upgrades to that. Alright. Let's keep moving. Iron Spider Kid says, too bad you can't use guns. Man, I'd be fucking blowing... Well, okay, I'd be blowing these monsters away. Not blowing them, though. Then again, maybe... I don't know, maybe she's pretty freaky. Who knows? A desperate situation. Who knows what she's willing to do? Alright, nothing that way. Alright, fine. I'm catching up with you, Shu.
We used to play here a long time ago.
Takes me back. Yeah.
Someone mentioned a Silent Hill 3 reference.
Yeah,
I don't know what's the
lost
Silent
her
Hill 3
as a
reference,
little kid.
but I'm gonna assume it's there.
It's hard to picture.
It's
a
there
tough
somewhere.
girl like you crying.
That was a long time ago. Don't think I've cried since.
You tend to keep things bottled up inside. That's a bad habit of yours, you know?
I mean, isn't this Japanese culture? Everybody keeps things bottled up inside. Just how people are, you know? Nothing wrong with it.
In the spring, we used to catch fish and tadpoles.
Oh, okay, Right Fit ADF says the bunny suit is a Silent Hill 3 reference. Okay. I guess that explains it. Guessing it's like an alternate outfit for your character in that game.
For getting covered in mud when we played in the rice fields, remember?
I think, honestly, it's the only really silly thing, and it's like an optional silly thing in this whole game I've experienced.
Miss those days, huh?
Like, Silent Hill 2 had, like, lots of little silly things, like weird random characters mixed in with the scary horror stuff. This game doesn't really have any of that silly stuff.
Whatever you need.
Unless you want to wear the rabbit outfit.
Thank you, partner.
All right, let's go.
Man, this is some crazy fog. Definitely don't look away from me.
Hasn't lost her way.
Let's really stay. Okay, yeah. All right. Probably should have, I don't know, held hands or something, but I guess that would be weird. We're just friends. Alright. Here's the next puzzle. The field that's all misty is really scary. No shit. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out and it'll tell you which way to go. But don't get close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a scarecrow who's only pretending to be a scarecrow that likes eating little kids. Yeah, man, alright. Ooh, free sickle, though. I'm good. I don't need the sickle. Okay, who are you? Why do you always have to be different than everyone else? Freak. Alright, so I have to remove a thorn. And basically the trick to this is the one you're least afraid of is going to be the one that looks the most like you. Logically. That's like a puzzle, right? So I just have to find the one that looks like me with the bob haircut, Bob Voyage, and we'll be good. Take that out. Okay, it's okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Alright, here we go. Doing the robot. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, arch that back. God, they gave the scarecrow ass physics. That's insane. Like, man, look at the ass on that scarecrow. It's crazy. Holy shit. Alright, let's keep moving. Anything good over here? No. Alright. Let's see, anything good up ahead? I hope so. Really long walk, though. Alright, here we go. Here's more scarecrows. Great.
Another scarecrow?
Where's the... Okay, there's the main scarecrow, though. Who are you? Honestly, you're helpless without me. Alright, let's take it easy, dude. Doesn't look like me, doesn't look... Kind of wispier, Bob. Not quite long hair. Actually, okay, that one might be the one I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the closest one. Alright, let's see what we got here. Where's that thorn? There's been a thorn in my side for a while. Flashcards. That's what I said to you when I saw you so scared. Richard Roberts says, I'd fuck that scarecrow, ha ha ha. Oh, you'd fuck that scarecrow, really? Yeah, no, sure you would. Yeah, no shit. Like, man. God, all these scarecrows are thick. Alright, let's keep moving. Hopefully I'm in the exact direction I need to be in. This feels like a Ocarina of Time kind of puzzle. But there's the scarecrow. Oh, and here's another item. Oh, nothing in there. Good, thanks. Great. RJNC says, have you ever seen Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, Doc? I haven't, but I have to change that at some point. I am planning to do, sometime in the future, probably sometime next year, a series of videos, because I guess it's like a series now. It's not necessarily an event. It's not limited to months anymore, really. Like, the events will be named after a month, but it's not going to be contained in a month. But I'm planning to do an event where Goulash and I are at a farm. It'll mainly be dealing with UFOs, but I guess it could also just deal with just farm horror movies in general. Alright, who are you? I'll be your friend, otherwise you'd be miserably alone. Ain't that the truth? Alright, pigtails. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Here we go. There's that thorn, too. Flashcards. I wonder why I called you over. I wonder. Iron Spider Kid says they're making a Halloween game. Really? Oh, this is the kind of... Oh, man, that is a great angle for that scarecrow. Wow. Just saw the scarecrow's whole gooch and everything. Leaving nothing to the imagination with these scarecrows. Dear Lord. They got a little horny with this game. Got a little horny. You know, it's Japan. They're gonna get a little horny sometimes. Alright. They can't express their horniness in any other way, so they gotta put it in their games and their cartoons. Alright, here's the next scarecrow. Who are you? Tell me truly. You two aren't anything more than friends, right? I've always been watching you when you weren't looking, you know. All right. Let's see. She's got kind of a messier bob. So something that's a little spooky with this sequence is there are also scarecrows that will gradually start to approach you while you're trying to solve the puzzle. So you have to try to figure it out before they fuck up your day. But I guess if you look at them, they won't start to move. They're only going to move if you look... Okay, I think it's this one. I'm going to go with this one. All right. Where's the thorn, though? Ah! Of course it's in real time. I can't just take my time and look at the thing. Damn it. Come on. Come on. Ah, shit. Got a free shot in, too. These ones are a little bit more aggressive than their, fuck, I saw the tell, too, and I just reacted way too late. These ones are just so much faster. Come on, just get a little closer to me. You just gotta get the little hits in and then run away. I feel like a lot of the enemies are just reskins of the same enemy, though, in this game. Just these... man. The timing on that counterattack window is crazy. Alright, well, that one's dead, though. Alright. Now let's get back before I was fucking rudely interrupted. Alright, there's the thorn. Alright. I could have just lied to you. Told you to go any which way. Yeah, I guess that's true. All right, let's see this scarecrow's ass. Let's see what this scarecrow's working with. Oh, man, you had to arch your back backwards. I guess it's still kind of kinky. All right, let's go. Chronoless asks, is this like a Dark Souls-like game? Yeah, this is a Souls-like. If you're making a modern Japanese game, you're gonna be making a Souls-like. That's just how it's gonna be. Oh, shit. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, shit. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I could have sworn I was following where the scarecrow told me to go, though. RJNC says, speaking of goulash, is he a ghoulie or a zombie? Turns out I just dreamt... I just saw a vision of him saying he's a ghoulie. He's a zombie. Turns out, like, a bunch of videos weren't canon. They still count as videos. They're like reviews, but they didn't happen. Alright. Okay. Oh, more scarecrow. Alright, great. It's like the same fucking thing. Who are you? You, yes, you. Alright. And they just kind of lead you to the general direction of the next scarecrow. Alright. It's not the exact direction. I'm trying to get a good look at these things. I'm gonna guess this one. No, not this one. And this one's pissed. Great. And I gotta take him out. And I have another one that's coming. It's gonna also be pissed off at me. I gotta be using my sanity more. I don't think so. Man, they are so damage spongy. Alright, that one's dead, but then I have the other one that's pissed off at me. It's nearby. Hopefully I can just find the thing I need.
Not good. This won't last much longer.
Alright, I gotta switch my pipe. Yeah, where the fuck is the other... man. I hear you moving, bitch. I see you. Yeah, I see it. I need some... yeah, I can't look around at this point anyway. Oh, shit, now I got 2 of these things pissed off at me. Oh, great. That's... Alright. I just need a moment to look at these scarecrows, ladies. Come on. Oh, and there's another one coming, too. I can hear a third one on the way. God damn it. Oh, great, there's 3 of them. I can't look at these things until I kill them all. Fuck me. Yeah, don't take your time with these puzzles. Ah. Good luck to me. Alright, that one's dead. Great. Alright, we're... Alright, oh, wait, okay, that one's not dead. Okay, I got no stamina. At least they don't seem to do the grab attack. Alright, that one's dead. Okay, last one. Fuck me. Alright, great. Okay. Now, where is... Alright, it's gotta be this one, right? Yeah, it's definitely this one. The one just off to the side in the corner. Now, where's... Okay, there we go. There's your thorn. It happens all the time. A kid falling to their death in the waterway. Alright, last scarecrow. Finally. Alright, well, not the most folksy of scarecrows, but okay. Alright.
Hinako!
Wait. What just happened?
Oh, you tell me that didn't happen? Great. Thanks, game. Alright, let's keep moving.
Hinako!
Is she here?
We'll find out.
Antoinette says they ganging up on you, Doc. Well, I took care of them. I took care of them.
Me!
I did what needed to be done.
If you're here, say something!
Shoo! You came for me. Oh, Hinako, glad you're safe.
Oh, Hinako's here too. Great. Yeah, I love seeing Hinako.
But
I'm Hinako's biggest fan.
everyone's gone. Even my grandmother. And she can barely walk. I don't understand. Where did they...
RJNC says, I've watched most of your videos multiple times. Thank you, appreciate your effort. Well, thank you, RJ. I appreciate the viewership. You had to bring your bitch to this? Great. All right. Really need a third wheel right now. Anthony F asks, what controller do you
I
use?
can't believe it.
Generally in my streams, I use an Xbox,
It's not safe for us to stay here.
Xbox,
Gotta get out of here.
Elite controller, I believe, is the fanciest one, the one where you can take off the control sticks and put on paddles and stuff.
We need to do something and do it.
Very comfortable controller.
We're not...
The only real downside to it is it doesn't have a capture button like the standard Xbox Series buttons,
But we're trying.
which, you know, makes, I guess, capturing a screenshot or a gameplay
There's
clip
no way out.
something that requires at least one extra step. Not a big deal, but I do wish it had a capture button.
No way.
Bridge. Now what do we do?
Richard Roberts
Can't use
says,
the
I
bridge.
watched your game streams to fall asleep to, often been
Still
woken up
take
by
the
your Bill
highway.
Cosby impressions. Just like kids, we're in the middle of a foggy forest, and we gotta try to get out of here. Zip, zap, zoop, bada, bop.
The wasabi fields.
Alright.
We should bring some
Anthony F says, I've got an 8-bit
advantage.
Ultimate 2 controller. Best controller I've ever had, $60. I hear good things about that controller. I ended up getting the controller I have, and
Bad idea, partner.
pretty pricey controller. I got this one on sale, but I would like to get an 8-bit dough at some point. Actually, I do want the 8-bit dough N64 controllers they have, just for the sake of emulating N64 games.
Where's
They have,
the kitchen again?
for the analog N64 emulator console that came out, they had 8-bit dough make a tie-in controller, and it's basically just a much more, a contemporary controller with all the N64 specific inputs. So, basically a D-pad, but also the C buttons, just an A and B button. Like, definitely appreciate that. I do wish, I guess, more controllers had 6-button layouts so you can emulate N64 a little bit better instead of having to map the C buttons to the right stick. I'm waiting for a sale. One of these days I'm going to get that 8-bit dough 64 controller. One of these days. One of these days, Gladys. Oh, wait, one of these days, Alice. His wife wasn't Gladys. Evil 1094 says, love your stuff, Doc. You keep doing you. Oh, I will. Whether you like it or not. But it seems like you like it. Ah, great. I'm back at this place. I got pushed straight to the last place I want to be right now. But at least I got my lantern. So, yeah, and I think in Silent Hill 2, you have like a flashlight that's just mounted to your collar. In this game, you only in these like especially dark, I guess, dream levels, you get this lantern, but you can't dual wield the lantern and a weapon. Which, you should be able to hold the lantern in the offhand. I guess it's one of those things where when you're making like a Souls-like, animations are key. They're not going to want to animate a whole bunch of you holding a lantern and also, like, using your weapon. Alright. Got the Arare. Richard Roberts says, thank you for being a friend. Dun 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 dun. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Dun 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 dun. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the greatest gift would be from me, and a card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Da, 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 da. All right, let's see. Messy Scrawls. Wonder what that pretty little thing's chirps will sound like when I tear off that mask of hers. The girl before last was an exquisite specimen. I can barely contain myself every time I think about her. So yeah, definitely a not creepy guy wrote this note. You might think creepy. No, then you read the whole note and you're like, oh yeah, whoever wrote that, not creepy. Not creepy at all. Azaz says, I'm not sure if Xbox controllers are that cheap. I wanted to get the purple controller, but it would cost me $200. I mean, Xbox is basically a controller company at this point. They make some pretty solid controllers that have versatility if you do have an Xbox and a PC. They're like the best controller to use with a PC, honestly. Because, like, most games are programmed with the Xbox inputs as an option. But yeah, they make tons of, like, limited edition controllers, and if you don't get them when they come out, and they become collector's items, because people do just collect that shit at this point. Like, it sucks that I feel like Xbox makes more money just licensing the Xbox brand of things. Like, you can make a Mega Bloks Xbox 360, or buy an Xbox Series X fridge, or something. Like, it's just, it's unfortunate. But then again, it's just where they're going now. They ultimately made their choice where now they're basically just going to be, I guess, I don't know, they barely make software, honestly. I guess just a software company, and they'll have PCs that are going to be called Xboxes. So, it's just going to be like the Steam machines Valve put out, but maybe more successful, but I don't know. Because they're already they're calling the ROG Ally, that's Xbox-themed, an Xbox. Even though you can't just play your Xbox library, you're just limited to the Microsoft Store, Steam, which, you know, it's all those are great, but yeah, I don't know. Definitely need to figure out how to make it so the backwards compatibility makes it so you can play the library you had on your Xbox console, something you can play on, I guess, a future Xbox PC, I suppose. Chronoless says, when are you going to play a co-op game with Goulash? Yeah, he just doesn't have the, I don't know, just the dexterity required to play a video game. He's... Alright, Yokan, yeah, that's good. Ooh. Ancient note. There are valuable relics hidden away in the old storage room. They must be kept under lock and key. The last girl slipped in while I wasn't looking. It took a long time to find her. Alright. Okay, I think I gotta come back here, because I'm missing something. Yeah, I think I'm missing something here. It looks like something's supposed to go there. Anthony F says, y'all getting that Xbox Rog Ally for $1,000? No. Not for me. I feel like, I guess a lot of the money you spend on that Xbox Rog Ally is just the Xbox branding of the thing. So, like, Rog and Xbox get a cut. But, yeah, I feel like a Steam Deck is really all you need, because you get just diminishing returns with modern handheld gaming at a certain point where, you know, it's gonna be, like, maybe 5 to 10 years before you can practically play a lot of modern games, especially these Unreal Engine 5 games on a handheld anyway, unless it's like, I guess, Nintendo Switch 2 and they've developed a port that takes advantage of the hardware or whatever. Because, yeah, you know, it was nice when I first got my Steam Deck and it could play some recent releases like, you know, Spider-Man Remastered or whatever. But at a certain point, it just couldn't really play modern releases. But it's great for playing, like, older games, like Xbox 360 era games and below. A small dainty key placed by the note. Maybe it can open the storage room door. Because, like, honestly, that's all I really need a handheld for, to play all my favorite games that are old, that can, like, be practically played, without, like, you know, burning through battery life. Because you play a modern game on a modern handheld, it might be able to run well if it's like a ROG Ally or something even higher-ended, but you're going to get limited battery life where you're going to be, like, only going to be able to play it for, like, a half hour, and then the battery's fucking dead anyway. It's, like, basically a Sega Game Gear at that point, where it's just, like, yeah, you gotta just, I don't know, you gotta, like, mainly just be a little bit more realistic about what your handheld is going to be able to do. Alright, Divine Water. Actually, giveaway, yeah, I guess, I don't know. Does give quite a bit of blessing. So, yeah, I feel like let's offer all that stuff up. We're almost got enough faith. Faith is money in this game to get a health upgrade. Or, yeah, a health upgrade. Alright. I guess I could get a Omamori, but I feel like, I don't know. The randomization of it, it's not super appealing to me. I might get one that sucks, because I only have one slot for those anyway. Alright, actually, let's check my own... Okay, I still got the max stamina one. Alright, let's head back in, and, oh yeah, I got the key, so actually I can go back to that, locked storeroom. Let's find out what's in there. Actually, no, yeah, that's where I'm trying to go. Alright. Am I getting close? Okay, yeah, it should just be right here. There we go. Zebra says, I've had a Switch for years, but never gone anywhere that I'd be bored enough to want to play it. I mean, it really, my Switch 1 came in real handy when I went on a 8-hour flight there and back. So yeah, it's definitely really great if you're like on a plane trip or something, and you need to unwind somehow with sitting in a fucking chair forever. Especially like waiting somewhere too. But it's like definitely it just depends on somebody's lifestyle. But it's also just nice to be able to, if you don't have like a TV in your bedroom, just to have like a handheld thing to like lie down in bed playing. Keep yourself up at night, not able to sleep, and you're like wondering, why can't I sleep? Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. I'm gonna check out that western room anyway. Hinako is mine. Her fingers, her lips, every last drop of blood that can be squeezed from her is mine. I forbid anyone from laying so much as a finger on her. I shall say it until my throat is raw. Hinako is mine. Yeah, man, I call dibs on Hinako. Black Moon asks, what are your plans for October? Are we going to get more vids? Yeah, all right, let me cut to that. Yeah, you're gonna get a Halloween Night Dance review on the 1st, followed later by a Halloween First Death of Laurie Strode vid. I'm also planning to cover Bloody Murder, the Sleepaway Camp movies. I am also planning to cover the final Halloween novelization. So there's gonna be some videos in the future. I think also gonna be covering Urban Legend, so keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. The videos are coming. All right. Oh, wait, let me get my view back on the screen. There we go. All right, well. Oh, wait. Sounds like, maybe that western room just opened. Hell yeah.
Wasn't it closed before?
All right, let's see what's, in the western room I was told not to go into. Definitely don't go into the western room. You don't want to see what's in there. Luckwest asks, is Night Dance the story of Michael in the insane asylum? No, I covered that comic last year. Night Dance is a story about Michael Myers in Russellville stalking a girl named Melissa. It's a very interesting story. It's the best Halloween comic, in my opinion. So I'm looking forward to sharing that video with you. It's already done. But, looking forward to sharing with you in just a few days. Inari sculpture. A sculpture in the image of the god Inari. It looks like it might fit somewhere. Hell yeah. Got the thing I needed. Black Moon says, that is awesome. Can you please do Final Destination 2? Please, I'm a huge fan. I will be covering those movies soon. I don't trust him. I was planning to earlier, but some other stuff got in the way. But yeah, it is planned. I will be covering those movies at some point. Just gotta cover some other stuff I want to cover first, though. Blackman also says, and your vids are gold. Well, thank you. I appreciate that as well. All right. Man, a lot of privacy screens in here. Is this a stage? I like now she's starting to question things like, why is there a stage in this dreamy nightmare world? Oh, thank you for the super chat. Let me see. Can't see the full name. Let me, fix that. I don't want to just, because the chat view I have doesn't show the full name. Oh, man, now it's, like, loading all the comments. Fuck. Come on, just get all the way to the bottom, YouTube. Come on. It's like loading every comment in real time. All right. Wait. Just show me the comment I want to see. God, like, live chat. Yeah, show me the live. Okay, there it is. Okay, thank you for the super chat, Brandon. Just want to say, Doc, you're amazing. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I appreciate all the love and support I get from you faithful fans. Yeah, unfortunately, the usual... Yeah, if you have, like, a longer name on YouTube, the usual view I have of your name might get cut off, so I'm not able to see the full view. Glad I was able to finally see Brandon's name, though. I didn't want to take a guess at what the first name was going to be. RJNC says, do you have any good reviews planned for the Halloween season? I mean, I'm looking... yeah, it's going to be... The Sleepaway Camp sequels are going to be reviewed on the channel. Also, reviews of the Bloody Murder movies. Gonna finally make those movies canonical videos on the channel. Instead of just streams that get taken down by YouTube. Be nice to have those available in some form. It's gonna honestly probably be mostly reviews next month. Which is, I think, what most people prefer, honestly, anyway. Though I am gonna be, revisiting the original Sleepaway Camp. Oh, okay, finally I get a counter in. I'm gonna be revisiting the original Sleepaway Camp with something that, kind of, I guess, explores, I don't know, the movie deeper than, my initial video did. Where, you know, I did a more humorous take on the movie with my initial video. I want to do something a little... Oh, shit, I could have done another counter. I'm getting my ass beat by this bitch. Alright, she's dead, though. Yeah, she's definitely dead. No light, though. Fire's gone out. Okay, but hell yeah, Naginata. An exquisitely crafted ornamental polearm that is extremely sturdy and is able to be used as a weapon. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. Actually, am I able to see you guys right now? Okay. Mr. Freddy says, hey, Doc, it's been a while. Okay, wait. Hey, Doc, it's been a while. Watching, hoping all is well, and that you are keeping the body safe. Oh, yeah, I mean, haven't been caught yet. Haven't been caught yet. I guess it's only a matter of time eventually, but so far, everything's fine. Bodies have not been recovered.
Sorry.
I gave them tons of clues, too, of where the bodies are. Okay. So, Disturbed Renegade asks, hey, Doc, since you are an evil scientist, what is your greatest invention outside of the film rating system, or at least your personal favorite? I guess the Soul Siphon, I guess that's definitely a pride of mine. It's a device that basically siphons the souls of the recently dead and fires their life energy towards an obscure planetary system in like outside the Milky Way. Like I was kind of commissioned to do that. It's I don't really know the purpose, why I needed to do that, but it was definitely, had a lot of ingenuity behind it. Okay. Alright, enshrine. Do I want to enshrine something? Oh yeah, I gotta enshrine this. Fried tofu that became too hard. Oh yeah, I mean, it looks like a burrito. God. This is a burrito? I guess I could save my stuff and get the expensive upgrade, increase Omamori slots. But, nah, I don't want to do that. But, yeah, well, yeah, okay. I mean, I'll save the rest, but, yeah. Well, actually, okay, I can afford a stamina upgrade. Yeah, let's go for the... No, oh, yeah, but I don't have an Emma. I have enough faith, but I don't have the Emma. Gotta have that Emma. Alright, well... Yeah, I guess let's just save here again. Actually, how am I on health? Yeah, health looks okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot to equip this. Okay, fuck yeah, I got a polearm now. Alright. That's what I like. Can't get more anime than this.
Finally.
Alright, well, there's some red capsules. Want those. Gotta get high. X-Barty Green asks, hey Doc, what are your thoughts on the VHS movie franchise? Do you think you'll cover them in a video? The first movie was covered in the channel, but it's one of those early shitty videos that's 4 minutes long, and there's also no clips from the movie. So I'll definitely revisit that movie and cover the rest of the movies at some point. I do believe I've seen a few of the VHS movies, but it's been such a long time at this point that I definitely need to revisit them with a fresh perspective. But they're definitely, I don't know, it's cool to see, because I can understand why they, like, it's kind of the only real horror anthology franchise left now, because found footage stuff is just so much cheaper to produce. But yeah, I mean, it's nice that there is at least some kind of found footage horror some kind of anthology horror franchise available today, because it's definitely something that's just, I don't know, it's a shame it's just not a subgenre, or I guess you wouldn't consider it necessarily a subgenre. It's more of a narrative structure, or I guess a way you package a movie. All right, that seemed like it dealt devastating damage. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Now I gotta take things more seriously. Oh, I keep like just backing into something that stops me. Ah, man, I'm just getting my ass beat. Like, I'm not in combat mode right now. I'm, like, not thinking things through completely. All right. Ah, well, at least I got a slow motion. Like, it's very misleading, because you think you have, like, tons of reach with this thing, but she doesn't have, like, a ton of accuracy. She'll, like, just hit the side, like, around it and not hit directly at it. Oh, well. Alright, RJNC says, kinda glad. Not a big found footage fan. I do like the WNUF movies. I finally saw the sequel to the first one, because they have it on Blu-ray for 20, like, a double feature of both movies on Blu-ray for $20 at Walmart now. But, yeah, they released a sequel to WNUF Halloween called, it's called the Out There Halloween Megatape. And it's basically, like, both movies basically just simulate watching TV on a Halloween night. And there's, like, a mixture of, like, realistic commercials, but also just like a weird story of just like these, it's, you know, very similar to the later Late Night with the Devil, where it's just like or like Ghostwatch, the earlier Ghostwatch, where it's like, it presents itself as real, and it seems like, oh man, there's some kind of supernatural thing going on during these live shows. Really like those movies. Might cover, I don't know, I might revisit WNUF Halloween for a video and cover the sequel as well. Sequel is pretty damn good. I don't think so. Ah, man. I only have, like, mild experience with Souls-like games, so I'm sure a more skilled player, this is like, oh, of course that was a grab. These ones don't give you really an audio cue that it's gonna grab you, unfortunately. Really was relying on that audio cue. Oh, and that one's like, I'm coming over there. Hope you're ready for me. I'm not. I'm gonna run away from you. X-Party Green says, I love the WNUF films, the best immersive feel. Yeah, it really does feel like at a certain point you just are watching, like, an old videotape. Like, that's the appeal of it. Like, I've seen people, like, say Ghostwatch is better, or Late Night with the Devil is better, but Late Night with the Devil breaks your immersion with these behind-the-scenes clips of them making the show, where it's like, yeah, I don't think they'd be like recording in-depth behind-the-scenes footage or anything like that.
Place like this.
Whereas with WNUF, it's just like, the appeal is really just feeling like you're just watching TV 30, 40 years ago. There can be no two ways about it. The family's indeed cursed, and I am the only one who knows the full story. I must tell the master all I know, for if I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. May the gods have mercy on me. All the secret arts medicines succumb to us, spirits and flesh. Oh, man. Spooky. Definitely spooky stuff. Isn't this where... Isn't this where Harry Potter picked out his wand? All right. Pick up. February 1st. Symptoms at onset are as follows. Headache, fever, vertigo, chills, vomiting, diarrhea. Pepto-Bismol. At first, I believed signs pointed to a seasonal cold. However, after prescribing medicine, symptoms did not improve. In fact, they worsened. Oh, man. Got an anti-doctor here. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Okay, it's something here. The patient's conditions are declining suddenly and rapidly. Symptoms are as follows. Labored breathing, cognitive impairment, quadriplegia, involuntary movements. In addition to these, an even stranger symptom has arisen. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. The patient's faces remain stuck in expressions of constant strain. Their teeth bared, their eyes narrowed into a menacing glare. All right, well, might explain what some of the things I've been seeing tonight. All right, Flindo says, heard this game had a controversy because you can't look up the character's skirt. Isn't she like 14? Who wrote that? Jeffrey Epstein's got. I haven't heard that controversy. But yeah, I'm glad you can't look up the fucking high school student's skirt. But yeah, actually, I've seen someone glitch, and she doesn't even have, like, a lower body. Like, someone glitched where their torso got, like, detached from their legs, and she just has, like, legs with just, like, no rest of her body. Like, her legs under her skirt don't go anywhere.
Is that you? Where are you?
All right. Thank you for the super chat, Parlor of the Hext Reviews. Hi, Doc. I've been following your channel while living in Japan. You're one of my inspirations in starting my own channel. Thank you. Well, hell yeah. Definitely appreciate it. I kind of wonder what, moving to Japan it must be like. Seems pretty exciting. One of these days I'll visit Japan. One of these days. I'll visit Japan and go to the Pokemon theme park. The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humanity itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make such dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer known as a Jugonshi to perform an incantation written in the Enmi Jugon Roku. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, their practice was expressly forbidden under the Yoro Code in the first year of the Tempio Hoji era, 757 AD. What today I learned. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of Onmyodo, where their effects continue to be studied. According to multiple sources, powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. So if you smell some sandalwood, there's a decent chance Bill Cosby is nearby. He's trying to put some kind of spell on you. Be careful. Dried carcass, an animal carcass that has been properly packaged as an offering. Gives off a vague odor. That honestly looks pretty good.
This should be an offering.
Yeah, I definitely want this dried out husk of a bird. Yeah, thanks. Some dry chicken wings. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna ignore you for now. Yeah, I want to just go this way. Oh man, she's just like booking it. Okay, fine, I'll fight you. Fine, whatever. Oh, I could have did the counterattack. Ah, oh, fuck. Man, I really wish I had an Emma so I can upgrade my goddamn stamina. Ugh. Oh, of course it grabbed me. I backed up into a corner. Fuck me. God damn it. Ugh. Ah, well. Okay, yeah, let's switch to the bandages. Let's use the bandage. Damn it. Them's are smarts. Oh, the other one is just like, all right, I want a piece of you too. Well, guess what? I don't want to give you a piece of me. Oh, looks like oh, fuck me. God. All right, can't go that way. Yeah, I gotta go around. Those things are fucking fast. Okay, and then there's like another one that pops out. I don't think so. Good luck trying to catch me. Okay, alright. Finally. I think we're good. Okay, so let me see here. Someone ask so Jared says, "Oh dang, I didn't know you could speed up live streams." I think only if you're behind. If you're behind the live part, you can speed it up. Because it's not like I'm getting speed up. Wait, suddenly I'm like, well, what? Hey, I gotta get in there. Like, yeah, I wish I could get sped up. Be a great way to do speed runs. Play like the Flash. So I'm not doing super great on resources. I don't see a lot of good stuff in here. Gotta be something. There's not even like an Emma in here. Fuck. Okay, so X-Party Green asked, did you see the trailer for that Halloween game? It's literally a reskin of the Friday the 13th game and will inevitably suffer the same fate. I think they learned at least one of their lessons with the Friday the 13th game. They're pretty much just making a game based on the original movie exclusively. They're not trying to pay extra money to license anything else. And the original movie's rights are pretty secure. So, yeah, it's basically the same thing with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I mean, the Halloween game is going to die after a year, but it at least might not be delisted as quickly as, like, the Evil Dead game or the Friday the 13th game. It might be at least available to play, and it'll have a single-player mode as well. From what I've been told, it's going to have a single-player mode where you play as Michael and hunt people. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I definitely I hope it has longevity, and I hope it's got a decent single-player mode, because that's going to definitely make or break it if there's like some kind of reason to come back to it. Alright, toolkit. Yeah, toolkit's not really useful in this world because you don't really have to worry about weapon durability here. And actually, I guess I realized that they want you to fight shit in this in these levels. Alright, Ramune, so it restores current max sanity. I guess that's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Divine Water. Kudzu Tea. I do have that, so let's replace that. So that's gonna definitely come in clutch later, hopefully. I guess we'll see.
It's this way. Hurry! Hurry!
Oh, apparently it's that way.
Sakako!
Thank you, Sakako. Always a good friend, Sakako. Always a good friend. Always looking out for my best interests. X-Party Green says, that Hellraiser looks promising. Oh yeah, that's gonna be single player. It's basically Boss Team Games' Rebound game, because they were initially announced as the developer of the Halloween game, but I guess there was some kind of falling out with Compass International or something, and they got let go. So they had to move on to a Hellraiser game instead. This seems to be made from the same material as the stone key that Foxmask had given to me. Maybe it serves a similar purpose. Maybe. Parlor of the Hext Review says, has it been confirmed that it's single player? Well, with the Halloween game, they said that there is a single-player mode. It's probably super short. I'm not expecting an extremely long single-player mode. I'd love that. I'm kind of hoping the single-player mode isn't just playing as Michael Myers, because it feels like it'll just be... I think it'll just be maybe just the single-player missions from the Friday the 13th game, just with, like, some mild story shit attached to them. Alright, okay, I gotta get back to that fucking gate. Everything's pissed off at me right now. And in this part, occasionally you'll get those headaches and you'll be forced to stop. And that's not cool. Alright, can't go that way. I gotta go around this creepy doll thing, while it's also giving me like a sonic shockwave attack. I think I go... No, of course I go the wrong way. Alright, almost there. Luckwest says, when will games have wheelchair-bound playable characters? Yeah, I was kind of disappointed they didn't have an equivalent to Franklin in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, but, well, they are making they're coming out with a Nintendo Switch game where you are in wheelchairs, you're robots in wheelchairs that, that play basketball, so, that's coming out soon. I think it's gonna be a hit. I think people are gonna really like it. I hope that, robot basketball wheelchair game has a Franklin skin. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Zebra says, is it me or are these monsters kind of not scary? Yeah, compared to the earlier Silent Hill games, the monster designs are pretty weak. They're not really all that scary. They're scary when they, like, just jump out of nowhere suddenly and you're, like, looking at them and you're like, whoa, shit. But, like, looking at them, like... I mean, like, the thing I'm about to fight, it's gonna be a little creepy. But, alright, let me see. I'm gonna see something that looks visually pretty creepy, but, yeah, a lot of the shit in this game just isn't all that, not super scary, but maybe that'll change soon. Okay, I think I want to get rid of the Yokan, I think. I wish I guess I missed an Emma at some point, because I got so much faith. I guess I kind of want to save the faith for later, though. Oh, well. We'll see how things turn out. Yeah, let's get rid of the Yokan. Get rid of that. And then let's change costume. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, let's just record. Alright, here we go. Zebra says, actually, Dark Souls games freak me out. I mean, this is a Souls-like. So it's kind of, I don't know, it kind of fits the bill. Alright, do I have my... Alright, let's change my equipment configuration. Oh, wait, what's the... Can I equip this? When taking fatal damage from normal attacks, this mirror will break instead. Health, sanity, and stamina will be fully restored. Might come in handy. I'll hold on to it for now. Alright, let's equip this. Alright, let's put that there for now. Oh, wait, actually, let's put a first aid kit somewhere. What is... Okay, what is... Something that is annoying in this game is that there's so many different kinds of healing items, and it's just, like, it's just very redundant. It's just, I don't need so many different types of healing items, especially when they're not evident what they do. You have to read the description. I wish they... I don't know. I came up with something a little different. Alright, so I don't necessarily need the sanity one. I might need it if things take a turn, but Divine Water, might need it. Kudzu Tea, definitely could use that. But, yeah, I think the configuration here is fine. Wait. Is that my other configure? Wait, what? I changed the configuration. What happened there? Oh, yeah, okay. Actually, no, I didn't. All right. I was like, what happened? All right, there's that one. Yeah, okay. Why is it still... Okay, let's... Okay, oh, because I was... Yeah, I guess it saves whatever page you were on. All right, I think I'm ready to go. Let's save one more time so I don't have to redo that stuff if things go bad. All right, it's this direction. All right, let's go. Back Off, Way Off says, horror Souls-like games are possible to get right, like Bloodborne, but it just seems a little silly here. Yeah, I don't know. It's, I guess it's one of those things where you have, like, a little high school girl in Japan wearing a little sailor outfit, holding a, pole arm. It does feel like, I don't know, it's hard to take the horror seriously. It doesn't, you know. I guess it does feel a little too anime. Still got those jank fucking pigtails. Huh, alright. Getting in them guts, I guess. Getting in them guts. Wow, Sakako, you got real ugly. Damn. So yeah, that looks pretty scary. At least the face.
Sakako. Why?
Yeah, I'm just basically fighting a Souls-like boss while dressed up as a Japanese schoolgirl. So she'll throw that mace at a distance and also try to whack you if you get in close. When she does that power attack, you can get some hits in, ideally. I guess you could also use some of your sanity. Oh, man! Oh, shit, okay, that was close. When she says dodge this, she does a grab attack that does some pretty damn big damage. Alright. I know what you are, but what am I? Eat polearm, bitch! How did that not hit me? I guess it's alright, I guess it's a pretty small weapon. Okay, in this part, she's going to do this spell that tries to take away your sanity. So the key is just hit her. Like, that's pretty much all it is. Just find where she went, where she teleported, and hit her. I don't think so, bitch. I don't think so. Alright, let's get some pills, and, let's keep going.
What are you doing?
Man, you're letting me get so many free hits in. Ah, you got me there, though. Oh, you got double hits there. Oh, man, I, like, dodged into her attack. You don't want to do that. Oh, man. Okay, now she's starting to diversify her attacks. Alright, now she's doing that spell thing again. Just hit her. Get some free hits in. I don't think so. Oh, man, I have no stamina to dodge that. Alright, okay. Oh, no, that's not gonna happen, lady. It's not gonna happen. Oh! Oh! Okay, that was way too close. Damn. Oh, man. Didn't dodge that, though. Oh, I wasted that med kit, honestly. I should have used the bandage.
The more you
Okay, I think we're reaching the end of this fight, maybe? There you are. I see you.
idea what you're talking about!
Alright, yeah, this is just... gets a little repetitive. She just has a ton of health. Alright. Where'd she go now? Oh, there she is. Okay, good. Alright, okay, killed her. Sweet. Rest in peace, Sakako. Not gonna miss you. Should have stayed in your candy store. Parlor says, I kept the Japanese voices and English subtitles. That's definitely the best way to do it, but for the sake of, like, streaming, I just wanted to have, like, just all English, just to make it so easier to, like, keep track of all the dialogue. Flindo says, if this boss was just in Elden Ring 2 with no changes, nobody would assume they were supposed to be in a Silent Hill game. Yeah, it's not, I don't know, it's just, it doesn't feel like a horror game when you do these kind of boss battles. It just feels like, I don't know, maybe they were told they had to have Souls-like mechanics, so they tried to, like, meet them in the middle and, like, try to make it scary and stuff, but, like, when you're making a Souls-like, it's just hard to take I don't know. It's not really much of a survival horror when you're, like, using a polearm to fight this witch with a fucked up face doing spells and stuff. It's just not really Silent Hill, honestly, but, you know, they gave it their best shot, I guess. I mean, it's still a good game. It's just, it just doesn't really fit the horror theme all that well, or the Silent Hill I guess series, but, you know, it is what it is.
We shall do so here.
X-Party at Green X asks, who's that guy, a samurai furry? He's a guy who just watched one too many episodes of Inuyasha. RJNC asks, Doc, are you an Atari 2600, ColecoVision, etc. fan, or was that all before your time? Yeah, I mean, I edit my videos on a Commodore 64, sure, like, you know, but as for, I don't know, gaming, you know, definitely more of a Sega Genesis kind of dude, or a Dreamcast. All right, what? Oh, man, we're getting something to drink now. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Ooh. Nice hand cup of water. That's what I like to drink. Hopefully I get to drink it right out of his hand. Oh, wait, who did his nails, honestly? Man, they look pretty good. I guess I'll do it. I don't really want to, though. Disturbed Renegade says, hey, Doc, since you hired me for Camp October, I've been honest with you. I broke out of an insane asylum, and my crazy-ass doctor is constantly trying to shoot me while saying overdramatic shit. I was kind of wondering why you were so silent the whole time. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that explains it. Why you're always, like, looking at a wall instead of doing your goddamn job. Flindo asks, why did he pour it in his hand after using a ladle he could just drink from? He doesn't want to get his germs on the ladle. Like, it's a perfectly clean ladle. Definitely not rusty. You're definitely not going to get some kind of, tetanus or some other disease from it. Yeah, I should not have trusted that fox guy. I fucked up. All the warnings said don't trust him. I mean, he has such a trustworthy mask on. Parlor says, that's a custom in Japan to purify yourself before entering a temple. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely, this game has a lot of very specific Japanese references, you know, logically. This is before, Japan became, you know, somewhat more westernized, too, so... I feel like they even have to kind of explain some of the context for younger Japanese audiences getting this game who aren't really familiar with how things were in the 60s.
Does it hurt at all?
No, I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, just no repercussions for pushing me down the stairs. Man, that's just fucked up. I don't know how you can get away with that kind of thing, but alright.
Let's go. There's
It's not even that pretty. Oh man, God, I fucked up my
Protect me, right?
the sleeve. Damn it.
You know?
Yeah, don't worry. Stay close to me.
Mr. Freddy asks, have you seen the teaser for the Halloween game? If so, what are your thoughts?
Let's head to my place.
I've been asked quite a bit about that Halloween game in every stream. As for the teaser itself, the guy they got to play Dr. Loomis's voiceover, they gotta replace him. They gotta get somebody else. I mean, I'll take the Halloween Kills 2018 voiceover guy. You know, it was a little silly hearing him say, did Michael kill again? Like, that was a little silly, but I feel like it's passable in a video game context to hear that voice. It's just a little weird to hear a live-action guy who looks pretty close to Donald Pleasance, and then hear, like, Donald Pleasance-style hammy acting, and it's just not quite there. It's a great impression, but I definitely would work really well in a video game. They probably should get that guy. Hopefully the teaser voice is just a temp voice, a temp track, because, yeah, it was not working for me. Parlor says, I felt that the voice actor was doing too much. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where Donald Pleasance does overact, but yeah, it just takes like he'll go from subtle acting to really overacting, and it's something he could just naturally kind of go back and forth to, but it's really a lost art for a lot of actors nowadays. All right, so I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. We're definitely not gonna beat this game in one night. I might come back to this game with another stream. We'll see. I guess it'll depend how well I do actually beating this game myself on my own time. If I feel confident I could finish this game, we're not even gonna go to the title screen. We're gonna do though one last shoutouts vid. Just a minute of shoutouts, and then we'll call it a night. Jane wanted me to give her husband Nate a shoutout for his band deadstreetdreamers. You can follow them on Instagram now. Subscribe to and follow the Podmortem Podcast for all of your horror listening needs. They're a family who do weekly discussions of horror films, and they recently covered Psycho 2. Check out Creator for Hire's Linktree link down below to check out their lovely work on YouTube and commission them today. Follow Scott Topic on Instagram as well if you want to check out some kick-ass horror memorabilia, including customized Michael Myers masks. Give Trevor Seance a follow on Instagram now, and also subscribe to his YouTube channel, The Hollow Seance, where you can check out live recordings of Aurelio Voltaire. Finally, Rooster Montgomery just wanted me to give a public service announcement, telling you to beware Reese's PB&Js. The purple peanut butter is real. Honestly, I could go for some purple peanut butter right about now. That sounds pretty good. Remember that links to all these folks are down below. Here's a full list of all of my shout-out tier supporters on Patreon and my YouTube channel memberships. All of their help is greatly appreciated, and the channel's continuation 15 years later wouldn't be possible without them. Thank you, guys. All right, thanks once again for joining me tonight. Just a little reminder, I'm going to have some upcoming October vids in the future, so keep an eye out. Make sure to click the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss out on them. And, I also have my Strangers Chapter 2 review up, so if you're, finishing this stream and you want something else to watch, link in the description to watch that Strangers Chapter 2 vid, something else to watch. And a little reminder of my movie nights. I have a movie night every Sunday with my Patreon supporters and channel members. Just $5 a month gets you a movie night every week. The next movie night is Scream 5 and Scream 6, so link in the description, patreon.com/drwolfula if you're interested. And final little plug, the Discord is open for new members, so link in the description if you want to join my Discord, the official Wolfulayer Discord. Really appreciate it, and also, you know, just follow me wherever you're on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, or Blue Sky, or Threads. I'm there at Dr. Wolfula, so just give me a follow. I appreciate any support I can get. Anyway, I've been Doc, your host, signing out. I hope you have a danger-taining rest of your evenings. Bye-bye. Pleasant screams. Thanks again for watching my latest live stream. Why not give me a subscribe and follow me on social media too? And while you're still here, why not watch another one of my videos too?